And good evening, Evangel faithful. We're back here at the Evangel Sports Complex here in Montevallo, Alabama. We're bringing you a doubleheader tonight. First the varsity girls, then the varsity guys. But first, let's talk about our girls varsity basketball. So they come in 12-4, and they take on the Chilton Christian Academy Patriots. They come in 0-7. Your Lightning are led by head coach Taylor Engelbert, and the Patriots are led by head coach Lacey Oliver. And your ears do not deceive you. It is yet another Patriot team. I feel like we just can't escape them. And it's a patriotic part of the country. I guess.
It certainly is.
But first, I'm going to introduce the crew running and producing the stream. That's Grayson Holmes. That's the name you're going to hear a lot tonight. Marcus Holmes sporting a really nice Hawaiian dinosaur T-shirt. Wish we could sew that, but him manning the camera, that might be.
We can have him run out there at halftime.
Yeah. Well, he'll do like the half-court halftime challenge.
Yes.
The fans do.
We need to have that.
That would be awesome. They do that at NBA games. I was at an Atlanta Hawks game just the other day.
You got to introduce the rest of the crew.
Introduce the rest. You're right. So, well, there's only two more crew members. Some would argue one's important, one's not. And we're going to do the non-important one.
Wow.
Obviously, just kidding over here. But Matt Holmes, everyone's favorite. He's our color analyst for tonight. I'm Wesley Holmes, a.k.a. Jack Frost. Bring you the play-by-play for Evangel varsity basketball. And, boy, it's really going to be a fun night. Kind of first game back in a few weeks. And the girls looking sharp out there. Obviously, a great win earlier. Speaking of wins, our varsity team came off a fantastic fourth quarter. I believe put up 20 in a kind of rallying comeback to win 38, I believe 26.
Yeah, I believe they had 5 3-pointers.
I think it was 6
in the fourth quarter.
Which is just incredible.
It's wild. It's wild.
A wild statistic, but so we're going to look at a few statistics. Matt, break down a few keys to the game for tonight.
Yeah, so some of the keys to victory we need to look for is lock down on defense early. Evangel's defense needs to set the tone from the start. Strong on the ball, active hands, and communicating in rotations will make it hard for Chilton Christian to find rhythm offensively. We have to crash the boards. Rebounding on both ends limits second chance points for the Patriots. Last night when we played Peach City, some of the younger ladies got to come in. One of the stars as far as rebounding was Lily Benson. So look for her tonight, number 13, to crash the boards. We had a lot of JV girls play last night, and we might see a little bit of that tonight, which is going to help us as we move into region play going on down the line. I know we're about 3 minutes before tip-off. So really it's just about crashing the boards and controlling our tempo. One of the great things we saw last night, we were doing smart passes and making smart shots. So I'm looking forward to seeing the same thing tonight.
Right, and I think some of the things that Chilton County, just a few things I've watched, they have a lot of determination. And you hear that record 0-7, but it's not for a lack of effort and a lack of trying. They are a short man, obviously. They only have 6 people on their roster. Man, stamina and obviously just the ability to run for, over 30 minutes here of game time is difficult, especially when you can only sub one person in.
Absolutely, and that's kind of what we saw last night with Peach City. They only had 7 girls. Now that was a first-year program, so they're trying to build it, and they're going to come. They're going to come a long way. I have faith in their program. We love seeing these new programs pop up, especially new programs that are like ours, either homeschool run or Christian based. It's awesome to see that. So. You talked about it when we came in here. Tell us about the NBA game you got to go see. It might be a little more talent than we've seen out here, but not a whole lot.
Maybe it's Giannis Antetokounmpo could probably take on, I think, about 15 of our varsity and no discredit to our boys, but he is a freak. There's a reason why they call him the Greek Freak. He's like 6'10", the most muscly man I've ever seen in my life. And it was Hawks versus the Bucks. And for a while there, the Bucks were up by like 20, 23, 26 points. And the Hawks made a rally right there, and they were able to take the lead just under a minute to go, but a couple clutch threes by both teams. But Bobby Portis Jr. got the final 3 to win 112-110. It was a fantastic game. And just to be there in the city of Atlanta on such a special day as well, MLK Day, was just really cool, and it was a cool environment to be around.
Yeah, so was that your first NBA game? Is that your first professional game you've ever been to?
Yeah, my first NBA game. Yeah, so I haven't been to an NFL, MLB, anything like that. So it was a super cool opportunity, and I enjoyed every second. And I went with one of my friends, Connor, who was our cameraman just a few weeks ago. And we were talking about maybe next month going to see Cooper Flagg, just a fantastic young up-and-comer over on the Dallas Mavericks.
Wow.
So a lot of people recognize that name. He played at Duke last season. One of those,
he did.
Played just one freshman season, led them all the way to the Final Four. A heartbreaking loss to Houston, who obviously was down by Florida in the national championship. But man, he's just so talented, and it's just cool to see guys like that. He's now the youngest player ever to drop 40.
Wow.
And just so much credit to him and credit to the Mavs coaching staff as well. They've done a fantastic job. But, Matt, here's something I was thinking about. You're going to really enjoy this. This is kind of your thing.
It's my thing.
I just noticed 6 players tonight and 7 yesterday for these two teams. Your favorite numbers. If I recall, you were the first person ever on an Evangel broadcast to say those 2 numbers back to back.
I think those broadcasts, they may have been removed for copyright reasons, so we cannot prove that. As we see the teams getting ready to line up for their starting lineup, Mark is going to zoom in down there, and we're going to take it down the court for the invocation starting lineup and Star Spangled Banner. So stay tuned or stay with us.
And a great prayer to get us started right there. And again, what a blessing it is to come out here really each and every week and watch some great basketball. And we're going to go to the starting lineups for both these teams. That's number 1, Kenny Kleckler up for CCA. Number 31, Emily Mitchell. I believe that's number 15, Kaiten Smitherman. Number 25, that's Eliza Connell. And number 30, that is Carmen Smitherman. So I imagine a couple siblings right there. And the starting 5 tonight for the Lightning, that's number 2, Karis Armstrong, number 20, Rachel Casimiro, number 31, Gabriella Casimiro, we call her Gabby. That's number 25, Taylor Owen. And then, of course, number 33, running point, that's Cassidy Dixon. A lot of seniors, a lot of veterans sip out there for the Lightning. And this should be a great night of basketball.
Yeah, it's good to have Rachel back. Again, we mentioned last night she's back from injury. And you haven't been to – it's probably been about 3 to 4 weeks since you've been to one of our girls' games. Watch for Taylor Owen down in the paint. They've really designed some plays to get it to her and to Gabby early on.
That's a really good start right there for the Patriots. They won the tip-off, got a great open look at 3. It's no good, though. And here comes Dixon running it down the court. See if he can get to Gabby. Boy, I'd love for Gabby to shoot a couple threes here tonight.
Yeah.
Maybe knock one down.
Well, when Rachel was out, she kind of had to do some more ball handling and was taking more shots from kind of around the free throw line.
Rachel steps into it. Rachel and puts it right back up. No good. Another rebound, and there's a foul. And then there's Taylor Owen right there. And I guess I'm going to say offensive foul right there.
Yeah, I think they called it over the back.
Over the
Taylor.
back, okay.
Mm-hmm. I would just say the only foul right there is Taylor was taller than the other girl.
I didn't see it. And steal inbound right there by Dixon. Lightning lead 2-0. Just over 30 seconds into this matchup.
And one thing we saw last night is the Lightning going back to this full court press. Cassidy Dixon was all over on that last play.
And right there, that's going to be a jump ball. And boy, we've seen a few of these where we could get 10 to 20 a night. And, man, if we're playing if I can speak, goodness gracious, I'm sorry. The inbound like that, a steal and some points on the first one, and right there, immediately trapping the first person to get the ball. Underneath, Armstrong loses it. Gabby picks it back up. Gabby using her physicality. Out to the top, Dixon. Dixon drives in from 15 feet, no good. And rebound will go to CCA.
Yeah, that was rebounded by number 15, Clayton Smitherman. There's a couple of Smithermans on there. And, again, what you'll see a little bit is a little bit of depth. They may get into trouble later into this game.
And that's a deep 3 right there. That one a little off the mark, but an offensive rebound. And right there, that's not what you want to see for your coach. 2 players stacked that close together. You want to kind of spread the court out. And that was deflected. Great steal by Rachel Casimiro. C drives it down the court. Kind of hesitates a second. Lays it up. No, but a whistle.
Yeah, great job, Casimiro. Seeing that line, like I said, she did a little bit of a hesitation, but she kept going to the rim. We talked about that all year long. Go to the rim, go up strong. You either get the easy bucket or draw a foul like she just did.
And right there, the ball just kind of came to her. Not a ton of a super aggressive defense, but nonetheless, a great job to just have that awareness to be able to get that steal. First free throw is in, and it falls for Gabby. Sorry, I'm going to have a little trouble.
It's okay. Well, one of the things, hopefully you'll see a big difference in the last 2 games. Our free throw shooting has been on point. As you see, bang, 2 for 2 right there.
And I believe that was something that Coach Engelbert had said after practice. They had him just shooting free throws right there.
I think 100
in each. That's probably 10 minutes a player. And right there, CCA still looking for their first points. No, the Casimiro's fighting for the rebound. You ever wonder if they talk about those at home like, hey,
of course
I got that rebound over you?
Of course they do. And that was Eliza Connell, 25, who had a great shot run but just missed it as we came down for the rebound.
Gabby right there, you want to kind of move through the screen a little bit. Right there, I believe a foul on number 15. That's Smitherman. That's Clayton Smitherman. I probably should differentiate the 2 Smithermans.
Yeah, Clayton and Carmen. I wonder if they're twins. I don't know the age difference. What's the so 15 and 30?
Well, one's blonde, one's brunette, so I don't know about twins, but could be dye. I had mine done for a while, so if anyone knows about it, I do. And that's a nice bucket right there. Rachel Casimiro in. That's 4 for her early on this matchup. It's 6-0 Lightning.
And I think that's something the team's been working on. We saw that a lot last night. Aubrey Todd had a lot of good spin moves down in the paint. There's another almost steal right there by Casimiro.
Somebody needs to check on Vin Diesel over there on his phone. Almost got hit by the basketball. Might get a little post-game interview with him. Near-death experience. And the inbound here for CCA, still searching for their first points, and Lightning are giving them space to shoot the 3, and that one's just stolen away by Owens. Right back to Casimiro. And that's something I've also noticed over the season that's changed a little bit is kind of Casimiro's almost turned to the point guard at times, where Dixon kind of was the floor general for a while.
Yeah, and I think they're just kind of doing that to mix things up, just to maybe at times when they have different personnel in there. One is at the point, one's at the wing.
That's the 3rd whistle already. CCA, man, you cannot get into foul trouble. You only have 6 players, and I almost wonder what does happen if you foul out 2 players? Is the game over?
No. The coach can continue to go in there. Great job. Good inbound play right there by the Lightning as Dixon draws another 2.
I mean, look, I'm happy to go throw on a jersey and, help them out a little bit. I don't know if that's allowed.
I think there's been some court rulings recently.
The Lightning, they lead 8-0 right here, and again, some open looks, but that's the problem a little bit with their offense. It's getting so crowded. There's nowhere to throw the ball when they get in danger.
Yeah, they're trying to do these pick and roll plays, but they're just not coming together.
They're picking, they're just not rolling.
Yeah.
And the rebound right there, fought for, and all the Lightning just kind of ran down instead of kind of helping out with the rebound.
Well, it looked like that Casimir, I think, had it under control, and then CCA just kind of swarmed around her.
That's a second jump ball already, and I could see today getting into double digits in that category. A 3, and that was just short right there. Armstrong, a good rebound.
Yeah, I think Rachel got her hand on that, so I'm going to credit her with a block.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Is this Karis Armstrong's first week in the starting lineup? Well, there's a bucket right there by Gabby Casimiro, making it 10-0.
No, great job by Rachel. She's been all over
Did you
lately.
steal it again?
Well, she almost did. But, yeah, Karis has had a lot of playing time recently, being very strong underneath the boards as Taylor Owen gets a rest, as I almost said, big, tall Sadie Waters in. But she is not tall, but she is a big presence on the floor. Scrappy player, can hit it from way downtown.
That reminds me of Peyton Pritchard, who's one of the point guards on the Celtics. Kind of that scrappy game mentality, hits some of those deep threes, but just never gives up.
Yeah, I did not see the call. I don't know if it was a travel.
Yeah,
right
I believe
there.
it was travel right there. Well, it was either that or a backcourt violation.
It could have been.
'Cause they had the ball for a while. And again, we've just seen this so many times this season where the Lightning force really their opponents not even be able to get past half court, and that's a whistle and another foul. And Casimiro, he's just driving at will. He's either getting the whistle or the bucket. And as of late,
be a shooting foul, yeah.
Yes, I believe so. And as of late, we've been hitting the free throws, so that's automatic points when it gets in the hands of number 20.
Yeah, in the first period, we're already at 10 points, and only about just over halfway to go in the first period.
Well, that'd be nice if we could put 80 up today.
Grayson, who are our first period sponsors?
Our first period sponsors are Enhanced Dental and Noble Bank Trust.
You could use some dental work, Dad.
Wow.
Just kidding over here, but again, thank you to all our sponsors who really just make everything possible. And nice offensive rebound by Armstrong, who puts it back up, no good. Rebound CCA.
Oh, the Casimir
boy.
crime family right there trying to steal the ball.
And I'm trying to let Dad kind of look at the play a little bit, talk about it, but there's just too much action going on. And a bit of a wild shot.
Who's
rebound.
Dad? Keep saying this, Dad.
Matt.
Thank you.
So I start calling you Matt everywhere now?
No, not everywhere.
You know, for anyone wondering, his favorite thing to be called his brother Matt.
Oh, my
a nickname that obviously some of the elders in church right there. And underneath, Karis Armstrong, just physicality at the rim.
Like
what a play.
No look make. Great job by Karis.
And right there, just, man, a really nice bucket. Makes it 12-0, so 12-0 right here. Lightning dominating so far, and that turnover's not going to help. And Armstrong, boy, she's been busy tonight.
Yes.
Not
not
really a steal, but
out there.
Oh yeah, I believe all except Sadie Walters are seniors.
Yes.
On the court as of now, and up there, and then that's Gabby Casimiro. Boy, they could both be getting double digits today. I think they're well on their way there. It's 14-0, Lightning rolling right now.
And we've seen a lot of that as
and
Dixon gets another turnover. Dixon will kind of move it to the wing, get it out to Casimiro.
That's a deep
Gabby.
2 right there.
Yep.
I was hoping to see kind of run into a heat check 3. And here they do get it over across half court.
Smitherman's trying to find a way to get it to the lane. Boxed in.
That one was a pretty good look, just could not get it to fall. Rebound Gabby. Ooh, some contact right there.
I think that was just incidental.
Oh, yeah, Cassie Dixon probably not enjoying that so much. Finds a wide open Sadie Walters for 3. That one no good. And that's the rebound out of there. That's number 25, Carmen Smitherman, who's just trying to find an open look. And that one's almost stolen by Rachel.
And we've been very successful on those traps,
right.
Especially on full court presses. And they may get through it or have a situation like that, but we've been very disruptive to other teams as, number 1, Kenley Kleckler comes out for the Patriots. And I believe, was that 25 who came in?
Yeah, that was number 25, I believe. Eliza Connell. That's correct.
She almost threw it up from beyond the arc.
So you thought about it for a second, and, I mean, you hate to start just throwing up threes, but you're already down 14, still needing your first points. Not getting a lot of presence in the paint. Right here, Smitherman, a nice drive. Who gets in there? I believe it should be a travel, but he's going to get the bucket. They're first of the game. It's 14-2.
Yeah, like I said, they're very spread out. Not much paint work going on for the Patriots, but Coach Engelbert calls a timeout. So we're going to take a quick break with you. You're watching Evangel Lightning Basketball.
From minor bumps to unexpected injuries, Southern Immediate Care is here with expert care when it matters most. If you aren't feeling well, visit Southern Immediate Care in Helena from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week at 225 Helena Marketplace.
And we're back here, 14-2. Just under a minute and a half remaining in this first period. Lightning been dominant so far. And while we got a second, I also want to congratulate Indiana on the fantastic national championship. Coach Kurt Signetti, boy, he didn't get a smile on his face till the zeros hit. And then Fernando Mendoza, just an excellent, not just player, but also a great man. I love his post-game speeches, always giving glory to the right guys.
Yeah, and one of the things I love was kind of the post-conference statement, giving credit to the hard work, determination, the athletes, and the $370 million that came in NIL deals. That helps.
Oh, no, it certainly helps. But, no, I think he's got his mind in the right place, always giving the glory to God where it certainly belongs right there. And his coach, his teammates, especially his offensive line. And real quick, back to the basketball game, that's Karis Armstrong shooting for two right here. And she won't get the first one. But she's been really a great presence down kind of where the basket is. I'm struggling with words a little bit tonight. Just trying to find them, and they're just not coming.
Well, that's all right. Well, I did want to check in. So Natalie Holmes, who's usually here for our girls' game calling this, she just checked in on the chat. She hates that she can't be here, but if you were listening last night, she cooked or baked a ton of wedding cakes and did all the icing this morning. 25 pounds of sugar
that went
into the icing. So we certainly miss her here, but she is watching, pulling for Our Lady Lightning, and she will be back, I believe, next week selling some merch. So if you're around or your family's at this game, tell your family to go by the merch table and pick something up.
They're probably wondering who's getting married, and not to worry, it's not one of the Holmes, not yet. It's a really good cousin of ours. Played at Evangel just a few years ago, so congratulations to him and his fiancée.
Absolutely. Sadie Walters inside the lane with that small frame making it happen.
And that's 16-2, Lightning's biggest lead. Boy, she's put up a few threes tonight. That's number 30. That's Carmen Smitherman. And they've been good looks, just not falling for her so far. Oh, man, just a steal right there by Gabby. That's going to be a foul from, I believe, Smitherman.
Yeah,
that's Eliza Connell.
Gabby has had a few of those in the past few weeks where she just literally takes the ball from the opponent. It's like, that is mine. Give it to me.
There's no swipe. There's no reach. She just finds the ball.
Takes the ball.
And that's one thing I'm looking at. And I just kind of watch the way they dribble. And this doesn't seem like a huge thing, but one thing I learned, you can't look at the ground when you're dribbling.
Right.
You have to be aware of the court, aware of who's around you. And right there, and this isn't a critique of her play at all, but right there, Eliza Connell just looking straight at the ground when you're dribbling. Just didn't have the awareness of where Casemiro was.
Right. And
that's resulted in quite a few turnovers tonight as the first free throw is no good.
Yeah. And I think I've jinxed this where I think we're a little behind on our stats with the free throws. As Kara, she hit her first two of the night, but we haven't been as successful as we moved on.
I say we didn't miss until you said that, and we've done.
Oh, look at there. Boom.
Okay.
She drains it. Nothing but nylon and noise right there.
Well, that's because I
Wesley.
was talking right there. That's what needs to happen. We're going to put Matt on mute for the rest of this game.
No, you were not.
All right, but it's 17-2. They're probably going to hold for the last shot here, I would think. And this one getting a little bit out of hand for the Patriots. And which Patriots, you wonder? It's CCA. She's thinking about a three.
That was a good little pick right there by Emily Mitchell, but still, we're swarming to the ball so quickly. I don't
Not a lot of
think I
time.
can get it off.
Does he know the clock?
No.
I don't think it would have mattered either. But that's the end of the first quarter. It's 17-2, Lightning dominating. We're going to take a break, listen to some of our sponsors. You're watching Evangel Varsity Basketball.
Are you wanting to buy or sell recreational land or a farm? Call William O'Neill with Base Camp Country Real Estate at 205-470-7812 or email william.o'neill@basecampcountry.com. Base Camp Country Real Estate. It's more than dirt. It's a lifestyle.
And a dominant first quarter from the Lightning. Welcome in if you just joined us here in Montevallo, Alabama. Lightning leads 17-2 over the CCA Patriots here. Again, yes, another Patriot team. Can't stress it enough. And interesting story about this team. So I actually used to go to that church on Wednesday nights for a semester or two.
Hey, how about that?
A lot of great people. So one of their JV players, I'd actually 1v1'd him a few times. I'd like to say that I won them all. I did not. I did not lose them all. But no, they have a lot of really great kids over there. And just a lot of good church family over there as well.
Yeah, keep an eye on Sadie Walters. You'll see her swinging all the way around the court, being open in the wing.
And they're going to call it travel, I believe. Dixon shuffled her free. But that was great ball movement right there. Finding the wide open player.
All right, so the Lightning still kind of the main starters out there. Sadie Walters went in for, I believe, Taylor Owen. She's getting a break. Great steal, almost.
And again, we got to check on Vin Diesel over there. He's come close to that ball. I believe that's at least the third time. Again, I doubt that's his name. I just think of a bald guy, and it's either him or The Rock.
Yeah, and Marcus has no idea who you're talking about, so that's why he's not zooming in on him. Or he doesn't want to get beat up.
That's fair. I've seen those action movies. I think they have a thing in their contract where they can't lose, so Marcus is not in for a fair fight. That's going to be a moving screen foul, I believe. So it'll be another turnover, and that's got to be at least their 10th, I would think. So right now, what you've kind of seen so far, what's the biggest advantage the Lightning have?
Well, I think right now just CCA can't get the rhythm. You see them trying to get plays in as Karis Armstrong goes up strong, gets her own rebound, and I believe there was a block. Yeah, Karis being very aggressive, and he draws a foul right there. But, yeah, so what I'd like to see CCA do is kind of let their plays draw out. You can see the girls trying to set picks, but the point or the wing is not doing anything with it. Just kind of staying in there. So hopefully they can get, some of that worked out. Obviously, I don't want them to get too worked out.
Right.
But Smitherman, almost shot it right there. But Dixon right in her face.
That's just good defense right there by Dixon to step up, not get in the landing zone, and right there another turnover. Nearly a good job to save it, but that is going to be a backcourt violation. That's just more in credit, I think, to the Lightning's just pounding defense rather than the offensive CCA.
Yeah, they're swinging around to Casemiro.
Casemiro, really good job to get out of danger right there. Gets it to Walters for three. That one's off the mark. Off the nylon, another great rebound. Walters back in there, puts it up, and that one no good. Another rebound. That one no good. And the rebound right back for another three for Dixon.
How did that
not
go in?
One of these going to fall. And that one, no. Finally, the rebound.
I think we had 18 rebounds.
I think so right there. I've never seen double-digit shot opportunities. We got very close, and I think she just dribbled it off her foot.
Yeah, I think she just got ahead of herself, so the Lightning will get the ball back. All good high-percentage shots right there. They just weren't falling, and you haven't been here the past couple weeks. A lot of people don't see it, but they actually make the rim smaller when it's on our side, so that's why we miss some of those.
It's like that strategy where they blow dry it, right? In the drying process, it gets smaller, so that would make a lot more sense. That one, I believe, will be a Lightning turnover.
Yeah, Cassidy Dixon hit that one out of bounds. Great hustle, great defense. We kind of backed off on the full court press.
And right now, no scores so far in this second period. Over 2 minutes in, it's 17-2. Lightning still well ahead so far.
Good ball handling skills right there.
She's done a good job, and she puts up a good-looking shot right there. Offensive board, and then Casemiro just snatches it away.
She may dunk it. She may dunk it. Come on, Cassidy.
And Cassidy puts up the
And
layup.
she slammed it for all our visually impaired people who can't see it. Slam dunk by Cassidy Dixon.
Another win for the blind right there, as Matt would say. But it's 19-2 Lightning. And we haven't seen a dunk yet this season, have we? I heard
we had a missed dunk a couple weeks ago by Bugner, the bucket.
See, he gets buckets, not dunks.
That's right.
It's not been the dunk Bugner. And that's right there. Rachel Casemiro, she's got a lane, and then unselfishness puts it up to her sister. Out top for three. Oh,
it goes in. Cassidy Dixon goes way downtown.
And that was a really nice shot from the top of the arc. Matt's coughing. He needs to stop yelling up here. He's getting old, but a great shot right there. It extends the lead. It's 22-2. Lightning lead by 20. Their biggest of the game. Matt, you recovered from that yet? And a three from the outside
answered
from
right
CCA.
back. I think they're taking so many threes just because they like to hear me say it. Because we know the girls go back and watch this. They want to hear me say it.
I'm sure that's right. Not narcissistical at all. And there's going to be
Gosh.
there's a look for Armstrong underneath. Kind of wanted the foul. Gabby puts it up. And another offensive board. That's Rachel Casimiro. C puts it up. Can't get that one to fall. And that one, I don't know who that's going to go to. It's going to stay with the Lightning here.
One of the things that's interesting right there, we see Gabby do this a lot and do it well. When she gets a rebound and goes right back up, she uses the backboard to try to get it in. I've noticed sometimes, at least if we're close enough, we get a rebound, we're not using the glass to try to help us right there, just trying to, get it in. So that might be something to work on. That's just a Matt, old man opinion. Use the backboard, Matt.
And while Matt's been just talking incessantly over here, I'm just kidding. We did have 2 substitutions, number 25, Taylor Owen, and number 13, Lily Benson. But no, great observations right there, and I totally agree with you.
You mean 43, that would be Anna Catherine Lee.
Oh, 43. I apologize. Yep. I thought that was 13.
And Anna Catherine Lee, I believe, had a big three-pointer last night.
And a near steal right there.
Great save by number 31. That's Emily Mitchell.
But going back to what we were talking about, at some point I fully believe we will see a dunk this season. Again, I was told all offseason Hudson Walker was going to do it, so he's kind of the guy I'm looking out for. Really tall guy. Would not be surprised at all. I have seen him dunk, so he can do it. Just waiting to see it in the game. We need a breakaway. All right, here's the pass in. Lightning lead 22-5, just under half the second quarter here to go.
Oh, what's the whistle for right there?
I believe she slapped the wrist while she was trying to get the ball.
Okay.
And that'd be on number 31, Gabby Casimiro from behind.
And Anna Catherine Lee just all over the girl trying to inbound. It makes it very difficult to have a good pass, especially that's a little bit the other Smitherman, a little bit shorter than Anna Catherine Lee.
Right. And
as
a
we see
near
right there.
steal.
Yep.
Well, Rachel Casimiro, if there was an award for inbound steals, she would be well ahead of the competition.
Yeah.
And she's thinking about a three. She takes it, and that one just off the mark. And it should be Lightning ball. They're going to say that Gabby touched it last.
And like you said earlier, if you're watching their offense, most of their girls are outside the perimeter.
Right. I said they're not really making any paint plays, but there is a decent size difference, especially with the combination of the Casimiros. You're not getting many points in the paint.
Yeah, a lot of height down there with the Casimirs and Taylor Owen, number 25. She almost gets a steal.
And right there, number 30 right there, trying to put it up. And so far, Carmen Smitherman, she's gotten a lot of good looks, and she's creating plays, just not getting the fall. There's Anna Catherine. She lost the handle, but it'll stay with the Lightning.
Yeah, great hustle getting the ball up the court by Lee. She's going to inbound it, and Armstrong in. Gabby's going to take a little bit of a breather.
Gabby's done a lot of great work today. She's got to be at least 6 or 8 points, and I believe.
Is this her first time getting rest tonight?
Yeah, I believe so. C and Rachel and Cassidy have been out there all night and still putting in the work. Rachel, who puts it out there to Anna Catherine. Wide open look from about 20. No good.
And great job by Casimir right there, seeing Anna Catherine Lee wide open at the free throw line.
Yeah, and the ball isn't so far from Evangel. That's a big difference that I've seen. Just having the awareness of where everyone is on the court. I feel like the Lightning, they know where all the other 4 ladies are, and just for CCA, it's just not quite there as much.
Yep.
And right there, again, just maybe not the shot you want to take where Carmen feels like she has to do all the work, but a nice bucket right there. It's 22-7. And CCA, to their credit, they have held their own in the second period. And they've really stayed tit for tat right here. That's 5 points each in this second period. And a deep 2 right there. Oh, it's just off the mark. It looked good right there. Rachel Casimiro still draw the foul and go to the free throw line.
Yeah, and that was textbook rebounding right there. She didn't put it on the ground. She went right back up, drew the foul.
And this is, I believe, her 3rd, maybe 4th trip to the free throw line. This probably would put her in double digits if she isn't already.
We need to keep an eye right there on number 30, Carmen. If they get a deep rebound, there's really no defenders behind her. Now, obviously, Cassidy and Anna Catherine are right there, but
you would think usually they have a defender kind of already past half court, but she drains it, so no worries at all there. That might just be faith in your free throw shooter more than anything else. And another steal. Yeah, there's going to be Lightning ball right here. Boy, just
great job.
How many inbound steals is that today? At least 5 or 6.
I'm going to take your word for it. Look how wide open the lane is right
Dixon
there.
steps into a heat check three. Oh, that one's off the mark. Rachel rebound, puts it back up and in. Lightning lead. It's 26-7. Just over 2 minutes left in the second.
And great job. If you were watching right there, Rachel had her eyes on that ball the whole time. She could read where the rebound was going, went right to her. She went straight back up for a bucket.
I just think that, I don't know, CCA is not taking the open passes when they have them. Like when their player's not being pressured, they just hold on to the ball for a while. And that's just one of those things. Ultimately, and a three, a little bit off the mark. And Carmen Smitherman, she's put up some pretty good-looking shots. I'll give her a lot of credit. And they look good most of the time, just not quite falling for her yet.
Yeah, great hustle right there by Taylor Owen. Almost had the rebound, but just almost an over-hustle and knocked it out of bounds.
But right here, that's Eliza who puts it out. That's a deep two just off the mark. A rebound right there, I believe, will go to Owens.
And a great hustle by Clayton Smitherman. Probably about a foot shorter than Taylor Owen right there. Good job hustling after the ball.
So just under a minute and a half here. Lightning lead 26-7 just before halftime. And right underneath, that's Owens. Through three defenders, couldn't put it up. Gets it back, though. She does put it in. Lightning lead 28-7, their biggest lead of the night.
And we saw that earlier in the season, or at least the last couple of weeks, getting Taylor the ball down low because she's so strong getting it to the board.
And right here again, stepping through. That should have been a travel. That one's blocked. And they still retain it, CCA does. Thought about the three for a second. A head fake into the lane. Who gets it out to the edge? That's Clayton, who had a three or a two.
I think they're just crediting her with two.
Yeah, so, man, that's got to be so frustrating right there. Probably about an inch off of the three-point line. And it's going to be a difference of 1 point. But the lead is still 28-9, and it – oh, it goes in! Oh, it sat on there for about 3 seconds.
Downtown for Cassidy Dixon.
That was not a three.
Oh, I'm saying it anyway.
Well, but again, 30-9. I thought it was going to get stuck there. It really did look like it. I've never seen the likes of that. Lightning a chance to extend their lead even more. Some momentum right here before half. Dixon underneath to Armstrong, who will lose it right here. And CCA, they're trying to keep it, and they'll call a foul right there on Owens.
Little 25-on-25 crime right there.
Right there. But no, wow, I've never seen the ball do that. I mean, it really did look like it was going to rest on top there.
Well, the ball's a little tired. They need a break every once in a while.
All right, they're going to inbound it here just under 15 seconds. And a steal by Rachel Casimiro. What a great job right there. To the top to Dixon. Now to Anna Catherine. Out back to Dixon. Dixon deep two. Oh! She's stealing it. And it's 32-9, and I don't think they're going to be able to put up a second here. And they're not going to. So that's going to be the half. It's 32-9. Your Lightning is dominating this game. They've been pouring it on. And, boy, just second quarter dominance, first quarter dominance. They're just making all the shots.
Just the second half of that second period is where we really came on strong.
Right.
We started out a little bit slow.
I say, to their credit, they stayed with us, like you said, for about the first half of the second quarter. But I believe we scored 10 in the last 2 minutes. So just really impressive play. Momentum helped for sure. But we're going to send it down to the cheerleaders and watch their, as always, fantastic performance.
And great performance right there. And going above and beyond, Miss Natalie Holmes still keeping stats. And giving some great stat by Rachel Casimira. She has 8 points and is 4 of 6 from the free throw line. So she's certainly bringing it
Making
tonight.
an impact.
Yeah, absolutely. So before we go to our little timeout break and hear from our sponsors, any thoughts going into the second half?
Man, not really. Just keep doing what you
Yeah.
do. That's the best thing I can say right now. 32-9. And really just the Casemiro girls, they've just been fantastic all season. We're seeing their dominance, especially tonight. And, man, with those two are healthy, I feel like we could beat anybody. But
Absolutely.
other than that, just great first half. Keep going.
Yep. All right. So you've been watching, or you are watching, Evangel Lightning basketball. We'll be back in about 4 to 5 minutes. 4 to 5, not 6 to 7. Wesley, you're watching.
Look, I'm going to defend myself here. He keeps bringing it up. I have not done the hand motion. I have not said them back to back. He has. So if anyone out there is watching, keeping score, make sure you count that. He said it again.
All right. Well, we're gonna take a quick break. You're watching Evangel Lightning basketball.
Enhanced Dental is redefining the dental experience by helping you achieve and maintain comprehensive dental wellness. Dr. Morris and his staff are highly skilled and trained in several areas of dentistry, including preventative and general dentistry, root canals, dental implants, and cosmetic dentistry. They pride themselves on providing painless dentistry with a focus on aesthetics and helping you maintain a healthy smile for life. Contact Enhanced Dental today to schedule your appointment and experience extraordinary dental care. Strike lightning. Team Massey Properties has 44 years of real estate knowledge and experience serving the real estate needs of Shelby, Jefferson, Chilton, and surrounding counties. Offering aggressive marketing strategies to position your property for the sale in an ever-changing real estate market. Commercial, residential, investment, land, and farm real estate services. Call or text Matt Massey for all of your real estate needs. Let's go Lightning! Window Wonders 205 is a local residential home window replacement company. We replace your old windows with high-quality, American-made, energy-efficient vinyl windows that have easy open and easy clean features. Our windows are tinted, filled with low-E argon gas, and come with a lifetime warranty. Tad Samples is your owner, salesperson, and installer, so you only have to deal with one person. Please call today for your free estimate. At Davis Orthopedics, we understand the toll that athletics can take on our bodies. Our sports medicine services utilize cutting-edge surgical techniques and rehabilitation to help patients recover from injuries and surgery and get back on the field. Appointments are available online at mattdavisortho.com. Matt Davis Orthopedics is a proud supporter of Evangel Lightning Athletics. There's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to planning for your future. Chandler Financial Group understands that your financial goals are unique and your needs are going to change at various stages of your life. With over 28 years of experience in financial services, they can help you tailor a financial plan that meets your unique needs. Call Chandler Financial Group today at 205-620-9499 to schedule your free initial consultation. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Osaic Wealth, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC. Osaic Wealth is separately owned, and other entities and/or marketing names, products, or services referenced here are independent of Osaic Wealth. Looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate? Call Mandy Welch with Exit Realty Cahaba and trust the experience that counts. With over 17 years in this business, Mandy Welch with Exit Realty Cahaba has sold homes, flipped homes, and helped countless families and investors achieve their real estate dreams. Whether it's your first home, your forever home, or your next big investment, she's got you covered. Call Mandy Welch at Exit Realty Cahaba today because your next move deserves to be the right move. With over 20 years of experience, Keystone Surfaces can make your natural stone dreams come true. They have accessible pricing and the staff is always working to make sure their clients are 100% happy with the final product. They work with granite, marble, quartz, quartzite, onyx, and soapstone. If you're looking for exceptional quality for your next kitchen or bath project, give them a call today.
Veritas Financial Partners, your partner in financial clarity. With decades of experience, they offer one coordinated plan for your investments, tax-smart planning, business, and legacy. At Veritas, it all starts with a conversation and ends with a strategy tailored just for you. Veritas Financial Partners, your partner in financial clarity. Contact
Located in the 1022 Tower right next to Shelby Baptist Hospital, Dermatologists of Birmingham has been serving all ages in the Shelby, Chilton, and Bibb counties area for almost 20 years. Discover healthier, more radiant skin with Dermatologists of Birmingham, your trusted experts for comprehensive medical, surgical, and cosmetic dermatology care in Alabama. Visit their website to book an appointment today. Visit Helena Hollow Entertainment Farm and Pumpkin Patch in Helena, Alabama for a day well spent. With everything from zip lines and 100-foot slides to live llamas and kangaroos, Helena Hollow has some form of fun for everyone in the family. Helena Hollow is open throughout the year for seasonal events including The Patch, Supper with Santa, Princess Brunch, Mother's Day Rodeo, and offers 3 event venues for birthday parties and other celebrations. Come see Helena Hollow, where the good times grow. When lightning strikes, call Craig Doris State Farm, your local neighborhood agent. With over 20 years of service, Craig and his team are ready to help you navigate life's storms. They provide customized planning and risk management to protect your property, provide financial relief in loss, and realize long-term investment goals. Contact them today at craigdoris.com.
All right, we are back. And like I said, Miss Natalie Holmes still keeping the stats, gave us the stats through the first half. So in the first period, Cassidy Dixon had 4 points. Karis Armstrong had 2. Gabby had 5 points. And Sadie Walters had 2 for a total of 17 points in that first period. And we were 3 of 8 from the free throw line. In the second period, Cassidy Dixon came on strong with 2, 4, 6, 9 points with a three-pointer in there. Casimira, 4 points, and Taylor Owen, 2 points. So 15 points in the second period.
Right.
So, and we've seen this over the past few weeks with our Lady Lightning. They're really getting the ball to a lot of different scores. So that as a coach, that's got to make you feel good going into region play and into the playoffs. You can depend on all your girls to score.
Yeah, no doubt about that. That's such an important part. And if you'll ask anybody in really college basketball, NBA, the best teams that win championships, they're not the teams that has just one MVP player. They're teams that have 5 shooters, 5 defenders on the floor all at the same time. I just look at the NBA first, and you look at some of the past champions. Last year, OKC was the deepest team in the league. They won the finals.
Yeah.
2 years ago, Boston, deepest team in the league. They had 6th man of the year. Just fantastic teams again, like I said. But they're teams. They're not just a team that depends on one player. I look at the Denver Nuggets. They're a good team, but they have Nikola Jokic, arguably the greatest center of all time. They depend on him heavily. Their point differential when he's on the court. And I'm glad, obviously I would love to have a player like that on the Lightning, but I'd rather have what we have, which is not just our 5 starters, but all the bench players that come in we just benefit from that so much more, I think, than just depending on one player. And that's an underrated part of the game.
And I'm so glad we have somebody on the broadcast team that knows what a point differential is, let alone can pronounce it with such confidence. Good job, Wesley. So some more stats. Now they was able to shoot back over to us. So some final first half stats. Casimiro with 8 points. Dixon, 13 points, already in double digits.
You say Casimiro, you might want to
differentiate. Well, yeah, Rachel Casimiro. And then let's see. Let me open up my Taylor Owens, 2, Armstrong, 2, and Gabby with 5. And so we were 5 of 10 from the free throw line, so 50%.
Not bad.
Still an improvement, but maybe as the night goes on, we'll see those numbers continue to grow. But thank you to Natalie as she's able to keep up with the stats for us. And we have somebody watching all the way from Opelika, Alabama, Yaya and Pops. That's Anna Catherine Lee's grandparents. Hey, guys, thanks for tuning in. We love hearing from our faithful fans out in Evangel country. As we start this game off, I'm talking too much. Wesley, back to you.
I would say if anyone does love a shout-out, you're always welcome to comment and say if they will come back and watch this game if they want to hear from a loved one. But, yeah, that's the top of the backboard right there. So that's going to be an immediate turnover, and Lightning run it up the court. It's 32-9. Cassidy Dixon again, the floor general. Let's see what he can produce right here.
All right, Yaya and Papa's girls in there right now. So get
That's
it
a
over
deep
to.
two. Oh, no good right there. That's number 5, Kara Dixon.
Yep.
I believe the sister of Cassidy
Yes,
Dixon.
yes. And we saw Lily Benson we talked about during the game with a big rebound.
And she
gets
puts
a
it in.
takeaway. I'm looking like a basketball prophet with Lily Benson right there.
No, great call right there. And the lead is now 34-9. Lightning is continuing to grow. And I'm going to stop saying that's the biggest lead of the game, or else I'm going to get out of breath. There's a Mitchell right there. Or is it McAllister, I believe?
31, that's
Mitchell.
Mitchell. Emily Mitchell.
I was
Kevin
trying-
McAllister's home alone right now.
Well, it's not Christmas time anymore. I think he's fine. The Wet Bandits are back in jail.
Always Christmas time as Lily Benson just overshoots a goal, but a great pass by Dixon to see her underneath.
So I think it's not always Christmas time, but it is always a good time to watch the movie Elf. That's the way I view it.
Agreed.
And if it's a good time to watch the movie Elf, it's Christmas time. So by that, it's always Christmas time, I think.
Great pass right
and a
there.
3. Oh, man, that's just one.
In and out. Oh, Kara Dixon with the rebound. Then Gabby comes in to help. It's going to be another jump ball. So a lot of jump balls tonight.
And nice play right there by number 25, Eliza Connell. A lot smaller than all the other Lightning defenders down there.
Yes.
Did a good job just to fit herself in there and get a chance at that ball. And right here, just under a minute into this third quarter, and I believe, 30 points, you start getting to the hot clock. Is that correct?
Yes, right in the second half.
So time to maybe start thinking about that if we could put 5 more up here quick. And just great ball movement. Benson in. Oh, I can't quite get it. But see, almost gets it back. And it's going to stay right here with CCA.
All right, yeah. So good job seeing Benson down in the paint. We've seen that a lot of that lately with our Lady Lightning trying to make plays getting into the paint.
Yeah, and right there, just a nice job by Cassie Dixon just to swat it away.
And real quick, what I want to you made that point. Their coach was doing a great job coaching up their play. You should have done a bounce pass right there.
Right.
It doesn't always have to be a chest pass, but she is absolutely right. A bounce pass would have been effective. So love seeing great coaching from the sideline.
Mitchell, 3. That one pretty good looking, just doesn't fall in for. And another rebound by Gabby. I think Gabby's going for a double-double.
She may.
She's got to be close up there in rebounds. I know you, like you said, she has.
I went for a McDouble the other day. It was fantastic.
Well, so I would not consider that the same. And right there, deep, too. Dixon, she does a great job of just stepping into it right there.
I wish she just stepped back. She would have been right there at the 3, but she has such great rotation in her ball.
And that's like the rotation of tires you get when you stop at McDonald's for all those McDoubles. Kind of makes me think of that.
Speaking of, I can't say.
Can't say what.
Well, I was going to give a shout-out to Drake, who does tire rotations and oil changes, but he's not a sponsor.
I thought you were going to give a shout-out to Drake for all the McDoubles he eats. But a nice rebound right there by Lily Benson. And, boy, she's been just doing good work on the boards today so far. And like I said, you gave her a great shout-out earlier. Got that basket. Love to see her get it down in the paint. That's a 3 by Catherine. Got fouled. Oh, almost had a chance at a 4-point play. But still goes to the line.
We haven't had one of those this year.
I don't think so. Maybe in the boys' varsity, but not girls, I don't think.
All right, so Anna Catherine Lee at the line for the first time tonight. Grandparents out of Opelika, Alabama.
Was that Yaya and Papa?
That's it.
This one's for them right there. They kind of got to make this.
And I was so fortunate. I got to speak to a lot of the parents and some grandparents last week. And what I've learned is we have a lot of grandparents from around the country. Minnesota,
That's really cool.
Oklahoma, Nashville, Tennessee. I got to meet a grandparent. I believe that was Sadie Walters' grandfather, as Anna Catherine Lee drains her second one.
So we need to start changing our accent for some of these people.
Yeah, I get that from me. I might can do a really bad British accent, which your mom loves. She loves my British accent. Let's see if she comments on that.
We're not. So we're not British on this. So if there's a grandparent who lives in the great UK, I apologize if I offended you. Maybe, but that's not our cup of tea.
Oh, nice little double entendre there.
All right, but back to the important thing of basketball.
Yes.
Lightning lead is 38-9. A 3 right there, just off the mark. But a good rebound right there by Mitchell to Connell. And a whistle and a foul underneath, I believe that's going to be on number 5, Kara Dixon.
The Patriots doing a really good job of swinging the ball around the perimeter. Now, that's where all their players are. Right now, nobody's in the paint. Well, as I say that, Smitherman runs in there.
But again, all their players are right there in a swarm at a 3, no good off the mark. But you don't have anybody down there for the rebound, and that's not what you want to see as a coach. You want to see them either spread out, moving the ball, or if they are together, setting screens, making posts, pick and rolls, setting plays, and we're just not seeing that from CCA.
And number 10, Ariana.
Ariana Grande, she's here.
Ariana, pardon the name, Vasacchio. checking in the game for the Patriots and giving, I believe that's number 25, Eliza Connell, a break.
And she's done a good job so far. Has number 25, Connell.
Mm-hmm.
Done a lot of good work. And right there, does he step on the
Well, I think she
outline.
dribbled it on the line
man.
right there. But a good hustle by number 30, Carmen Smitherman.
I want to say Vin Diesel over there. He's getting a little bit of a crowd. Not so lonely anymore. And, man, that's just heartwarming to see people clearly concerned over really some of the experiences he had to go through earlier this game.
Holy
Dixon, what a
weaving.
drive right there.
Holy moly, that's
Puts
a
it in.
highlight drive.
Weaved around 2 or 3 people. That's like you going to the McDonald's drive-thru just trying to get by everybody, trying to get there as fast as possible, except Dixon did it a little bit better.
I like those fresh fries. I'll say that. Look,
And
swinging around, great passing.
And again, good looks so far. I mean, they're getting the shots that you would be happy
Benson
with.
all over her, girl.
And right there, oh, man, I would have pushed it right there. You've got numbers. It's 5-on-2. They're going to wait up. Dixon thought about the 3 to Gabby. Gabby's putting in the work, so he can't get it to fall. And he goes right back to Gabby somehow. She
Better
just shoved the
charging,
girl down
yeah.
right there.
Well, I think she was turning around and got her maybe in the gut. But as we've seen, that's been a couple of good turnaround jump shots. I think that's something they're working on during practice.
And a
I
whole
could be
new
wrong.
team comes in here for the Lightning. That's number 20. That's Rachel Casimira. Number 4, River Owen. 22, Sadie Walters. Number 25, Taylor Owen. And number 55, Aubrey Todd.
And we're in a 2-1-2 zone. We could probably go to a 3-2 zone right here since they don't have anybody in the paint.
3, that one's off the mark. And, boy, you can keep playing with that zone, keep going to the ball, because just their threes are not falling for them right there.
Yeah, so we're going to get a lot of rebounds from that.
And right there, Walters, a 3. Oh, that one's off the mark. Almost got her own rebound back. And she gets the steal back. Oh, and
That should remain Lightning
yeah,
ball.
should be like. So I think she is going to get the steal here. And it will stay with the Lightning, you're right. So the score 40-9, just over halfway. And it's a 30-point game, so to not be a hot clock?
It should be, but maybe they wait until the fourth quarter. I don't know.
It might be. I think it's maybe 35
Okay.
in basketball. But I assume we'll see in just a few minutes here, I would think.
And Taylor Owen loses the ball right there. She was surrounded by half the team. So tough break.
And right there, trying to drive in right there, but just, boy, number 4, that's
River
River
Owen, yeah.
not having it right there. Arms wide. That's good defense. So settle behind the screen for a deep 3. That one's no good. And that's a rebound by Owen.
Yeah, and a great observation by River right there. We saw her the past couple of nights playing. She has outstanding defensive footwork right there.
And right there, oh, a nice turnaround. Put back, by Owen. Another one. And another one. And another one, and this one falls.
You sound like Queen. Another one bites us. And another one. And another one. And another one bites the dust.
Whose speeches were like, you get one? Is that Oprah?
That's Oprah.
It's Oprah. Okay,
Yes.
that's what I thought.
Yes.
That's where my mind goes to, but you are older, so Queen would make more sense.
Oh, my
They
goodness.
made a movie about them, didn't they?
I think they did, and I didn't realize probably a couple of years ago just how many #1 hits they had.
Yeah,
They just,
fantastic. Because Freddie Mercury, he was like the lead singer of the band. Is that correct?
that sounds
Or the lead
correct.
vocalist, at least. And
That
just-
sounds correct. But just a lot of great hits. Some of their hits are in Happy Feet. Let's see if we can name some.
Of just Queen songs or Happy
Queen-
Feet songs?
Well, Queen's songs. Obviously, We Will Rock You. We Are the Champions.
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Bohemian
I mean,
Rhapsody.
that would be the first one that comes to mind.
That's
for
a
me.
big 90s hit because it was in Wayne's World.
Right. But yes, Bohemian Rhapsody, We'll Rock You, We're the Champions, that's Queen. Oh, man.
Another one bites the dust.
Another one bites the dust, obviously. Man,
If you're listening out there, you're a Queen fan, start chatting us up.
I would say I was not born in that era like some
I wasn't
unks
either.
over here.
I'm in the 1900s. That's where I'm from.
Queens was 1900s.
They were in the 1800s.
Yeah, pretty sure music was not like that in the 1800s. They weren't exactly having recording studios.
And a great shot of our cheerleaders over there cheering on the Lightning.
Well, what I really want to see is Vin Diesel. If we're being honest, that's what the camera should be on. He's on his phone. He's probably a little rattled from what happened earlier, so kind of acceptable for sure. But yeah, it's 42-9, a 33-point game. You got to wonder. And that Swiss right there by number 10. That's a Vesicchio, I believe.
Yeah, Ariana.
Ariana Vesicchio. That's a cool name right there.
Yes. We almost named you that.
I don't think so. Y'all somehow found Robert Wesley out of Ariana Vesicchio.
It was a toss-up.
Those sound so similar. And
I
yeah.
flipped the McDouble, and it landed on.
You flipped the double?
And it landed on head. So
Isn't
you
there
got
like
Robert Wesley.
isn't there like a science with like food like that where like they always flip right side up? Or is that like a PB&J or something?
I don't know if it's a PB&J. Got a big woo-hoo from Yaya and Papa on the chat as River Owen, nice high arc just off the back of the rim.
I've never seen somebody do a little hop when they shoot a free throw like that.
I would say most of our girls have a hop.
Do they have a hop? Maybe something like the little Mario.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it is a little like Mario.
Ooh, she almost took it to the bank right there.
Bank's not open right now. It's a little bit late, unfortunately. It might be open later in the steal.
Oh!
Oh, near. I almost say a near steal, knowing we could very well steal it the next 2
Look
seconds.
how quick Owen's feet are. She's getting around those picks.
And River Owens, no problem getting around anybody. She's, it's
and Aubrey
incredible
Todd
defense.
is in the game. She had an outstanding game yesterday for the Lightning.
That's a deep two. That hit the side of the bar. And that's Walters. Walters with a fast break point. Can she dunk it? And, and a great catch by Rachel.
Great catch. Like Spider-Man holding on to that ball.
Can she play wide receiver?
She might.
Grayson just lost his spot on the roster.
Oh, my goodness.
Put Rachel over there. And that's River Owens. And that one, she gets it back, and she does not get it back. I got to stop talking. Everything I say does not happen.
I've been saying that for 10 years. You have to stop talking.
And yet I'm play-by-play, and you are man number 2.
I am color analyst.
All right, so it's 42-12. Again, back to basketball. We tend to rattle off just a little bit, but, man, a great game so far by the Lightning. A little over a minute left to go here until the 4th period. And, again, I got to wonder when that hot clock comes into play, with it being a 30-point game and really a decided contest. Deep three, buckets right there.
Ooh, nice form, nice rotation. And one of the things I saw right there by the Patriots, as soon as she shot it, the rest of the team was breaking to the ball for a rebound.
And
so that was good to see.
And she ran back as soon as she saw it. She knew that was good. And another Swiss. Everyone shooting some NBA-level shots right there. That's River Owen. Boy, that was a fantastic-looking shot. Great arc right there. And she's been just playing fantastic defense. Great to see her get a bucket.
Every one of their players are beyond the perimeter right now.
Right. And a three, was that partially blocked?
It may have been.
I believe there's some contact right there. Another three. That one gets off a good look, but it's no good. That's Aubrey Todd right there with the rebound.
She had a lot of rebounds yesterday. And if she gets a ball down to the paint, watch her. She has a great turnaround jump shot.
Deep two Walters, boy, had a really nice flick of the wrist right there. Doesn't fall. I believe the CCA player put it back up on their own goal.
And it can give you confusion down there. I'm not mad at that. Great block!
Oh, my goodness.
Right there by Casimir. She was.
I'm going to assume that she wasn't shooting right there. She may have been trying to grab the ball and just kind of hit it up.
Yep.
Sorry, it had me speechless for a second. I'm like, that's the wrong goal.
Yeah,
it
is easy to get confused. I have seen it happen at the college and NBA level, so that is nothing that's completely uncommon. Great pass to Walters.
Can't hit it right there. But that looked like an NFL-level pass right there.
Yes.
Kind of Mahomey, I might say so myself.
Goodness.
All right, but that's the end of 3. Lightning lead 44-15. We're going to cut to a commercial break, see some of our sponsors. You're watching Evangel Varsity Basketball.
Locally owned and operated by the Bates family, Clanton Tractor and Equipment has been a Kubota tractor dealer since 1988. Located in Clanton on Highway 31, just south of historic downtown Clanton. From minor bumps to unexpected injuries, Southern Immediate Care is here with expert care when it matters most. If you aren't feeling well, visit Southern Immediate Care in Helena from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week at 225 Helena Marketplace.
And we are back from this timeout break as we have Vin Diesel in the shot right there. He is intently.
Oh, my goodness.
He may be listening to us. He may be. That's why he's like, I know this game is live.
Publicity,
but yeah, absolutely. So, Mr. Vin Diesel.
Well, we really love your work. I'd love to get
Coach
an autograph
April Brand right there. She doesn't know she is on international global broadcast.
Anybody could see this
right now as her cheerleaders are performing very well. Let's get a shout out to cheerleaders. Thank you. Mark is doing outstanding camera work. And Grayson, real quick, who are our 4th period sponsors?
Our 4th period sponsors are Enhanced Dental and Chandler Financial Group.
Enhanced Dental, again, Matt, that's a reminder. You need to get your teeth checked out. I really don't like standing this close to you. I can smell it quite a good bit.
I was telling Mom I brush my teeth. No, I don't floss like I should, but, I think that's just – I don't think everybody flosses.
I don't floss.
I know we should, Mr. Enhanced Dental. Or Dr. Enhanced Dental.
I say if he's hearing this, we apologize for the lack of flossing. But no, it's all jokes up in here. Matt's breath does not, in fact, smell bad. So if you're wondering about talking to him but wearing a mask, it's all good. You can do it without it. I don't want to say anything that's off-putting.
And Addison Wade now in the game. So I believe we have –
Is that every player's been in the game so far?
Well, I'm just trying to think. Are they all 8th graders or a freshman?
I believe so. Deep 2 right there by Anna Catherine for Yayan. Pops it, it goes in!
Boom goes the dynamite!
And last year, Tyrese Halliburton for the Pacers, he made a shot like that to beat the Knicks. Bounced all the way up and right back in. That's what it reminded me of. Boy, what a special moment. Hope they were watching for that one.
So Aubrey Todd, 55, an 8th grader. Anna Catherine Lee, number 43, an 8th grader. Who else we have out there? 24, that's Addison Wade. I don't know if she's an 8th grade or a freshman. Lily Benson, a freshman. And Sadie Walters, a freshman. So we talked about this last night. We don't have time machines, but if you could look through the lens, this is the future of Evangel Lightning basketball for our ladies.
It's really not even the future. This is the now. I mean, they're already playing.
Okay, you don't have to contradict everything I say. Great drive to the basket, and Sadie Walters held her ground.
Don't get so close to me. I can smell your breath. No, again, all jokes up here. Don't want to say anything off-putting, even though Matt should be off of pudding. He eats too much of it.
I haven't had pudding in forever.
I can't recall the last time I ate pudding.
Marcus, our cameraman, having some pudding recently. Good rebound by Lily Benson.
And right there, whose foot is that off of? It's going to stay off of Benson. That will be CCA ball. So I believe it's now a hot clocks with the clock's running. Well, I can't really tell if it is or not. I have to wait for a out-of-bounds play. But it's 46-15. A little hook shot right there. Gets her own rebound. And that's a 3. That should be a 3. He got it.
I don't see him. Oh, he did raise his hands.
That's
Anna Catherine Lee way downtown.
As he's playing for Yayan Pops tonight. Whoa, what a performance.
I can hear the rumblings in Opelika, Alabama.
So they're going crazy. I hope they're throwing a party right now. And I hope they're watching.
We know they're watching.
I hope they're still watching is what I say. And a high arcing shot. Right there, Benson, another rebound. Boy, she's cleaning up the boards today.
Absolutely.
Sadie Walters, she's taking it down the court. What will she do? So slow it down a little bit here. Finding a wide open 3. And that one's off
Addison
the mark.
Wade almost brings it to the house.
That's it, a Catherine for a rebound. Boy, she's playing the spirited basketball. A nice pass right there to Walters, who steps in for 3. Oh, I thought that one was good. It looked good.
They got to stop switching the rim out when we're not looking.
Yeah, I don't know how they're doing it. It must be one of those, magician never reveals their secrets.
That's true.
You could be watching it the whole time, and off the bank. The bank is open, but only
at least the drive-through was.
You would know that, wouldn't you?
That doesn't make any sense. What's that supposed to be? An insult?
Yes, he knows when the drive-through hours are open.
Well, that is true.
And the 3 right there, her second try. That one not open. The bank not open for everybody. Only select customers, as we found out. But the lead is 49-17. Your Lightning leading, and yes, it is a hot clock now.
It is a hot clock.
And that makes really grace, and that probably makes your job easier. Would you say you enjoy the hot clock?
Oh, yeah, 100%.
100%, yeah. Is his voice deeper now, or what?
I think he's just sick.
Is he just sick? Okay, so this guy's sick.
Anna Catherine Lee almost with a big turnover. Good hustle right there by number 1. That's Kinley Kleckler.
The bank just closed, I believe. And right there, Benson fighting for the rebound, can't get it. He's going to stay with CCA. Kind of a broken play right here. Going to see who's going to score off of it. And, again, a look right there. Not quite there, Connell. That should have been up-down, I believe. And the miss.
Aubrey Todd with a great rebound. Gets it out to Anna Catherine Lee.
See, I'd love for Anna Catherine Lee to just hit a deep Steph Curry-like 3 right here. But no, she's going to hit a deep 2 right here, and it is just off the mark right there.
Getting some really good looks out there.
Oh, yeah, and Addison Wade, she's stepped in and made some really good-looking shots. Kind of a chunk up 3, and again, the bank is open for CCA.
Whoa.
And that's what you like to see, putting up a few points here late and just being able to go home with some confidence. And right there, and a Catherine, a 3 goes in.
Another one way downtown for Anna Catherine Lee.
And the Lightning lead 52-20. I believe that's her double-digit performance, probably her first ever. But what a special night for her.
I don't know if Natalie can keep up with the stats at home tonight.
And that one, not a turnover for CCA, a near turnover. And then look at her over there, Anna Catherine. Boy, she's just making plays left and right, offense, defense. You love to see it.
All right, I believe we have a substitution coming in. Yeah, Kara Dixon and River Owen coming in as Anna Catherine Lee. I think her hands are on fire, so she needs a break to cool down.
Need some ice over there. And, boy, River Owen is so excited to see her play some more defense, just Fantastic watch. I was talking to Matt
What a
on the
pass.
break. Boy, what a nice pass over there. And what a nice play by Owens to keep it out to the top. Oh, and a nice head fake right
Did you
there.
see that fake?
Addison Wade, that one can't fall. Boy, she's had some looks. And then Walters, hers can't go in either. And that's going to be a rebound, but it'll stay with the Lightning. She stepped on the out-of-bounds line.
All right, so continue what you were telling me.
What was I telling you?
You said, well, I was telling Matt just a minute ago.
Oh, I was the same man. Just River Owens, fantastic to watch her play defense.
Yes.
I believe maybe our best on-ball defender on the perimeter. Maybe not in the paint, maybe not on the drive, but just outside. Boy, fantastic to watch. And there she is with the points right there. It's 54-20. Speak of the devil. Get some points up, and there's another timeout. And I believe the Lightning going to have another substitution.
They might, and that does stop the clock, even on a hot clock. They do stop the clock for timeout. So we'll stay with you through this timeout right here. We're seeing a lot of good rotation by our Lady Lightning. Coach Engelbert has to be satisfied with what she's seen out there. Now, I know on the last, maybe we'll say 90 seconds, we haven't had a lot of makes, but we've been shooting high percentage shots. Good looks out there.
Right.
They just haven't fallen. The mystery person keeps swapping out the rim. By the end of the season, we'll find out.
We'll find them.
We'll get it taken care of.
Maybe it's Vin Diesel. Maybe he's doing something like on his phone. He's able to change it somehow.
That's a good point.
Technology is advanced so far these last few years. They said we'd have flying cars. We do not, but we do have Vin Diesel changing.
We have flying buses. They're called airplanes.
We do have those. I've never been on one actually. And everyone just went quiet. I mean, I assumed someone was going to comfort me and just be like, "Hey, it's all right, buddy. You won't die in the plane crash."
If
you've
you've ridden a bus, you've ridden a plane.
I don't think that's comparable.
They go the same miles per hour.
That's not true at all. That's so far from the truth. Don't listen to Matt over here. He's just spraying and praying absolute blasphemy.
I am a pilot.
You are not.
I've used a pilot pen before. I've lit a pilot light. You don't even know what that
and
is.
Another three.
Good night.
The bank is not only open, they are the
We're going to have to change out the
CEOs.
backboard after this game.
Maybe the backboard is just softer for him as
Maybe
well.
so.
And she thought about
yeah,
that.
you can see the wheels spinning and Addison.
I believe every time they've hit a three, we have followed with a deep two. And that's 56-23. What an offensive performance by the
Kara
Lightning
Dixon,
today.
great shot, great rotation on her ball.
Right here, Connell thought about it, and that one's a turnover by Owens.
Who else? River Owens.
River Owens, who's just been fantastic. But watch out behind you. Again, steps into it. That's Addison Wade. Boy, one of these are going to fall for her eventually.
I think that was a pass down. Was that Aubrey Todd down there? Yeah.
I believe it was her and River Owen, but the tie-up will go to CCA. And, Matt, when's our next girls' home game?
We're going to recant that question. Ask me in 30 seconds. I know it's next week. Why don't you talk a little bit? You don't struggle with that.
I believe Matt's just saying I talk too much, which may be true, and there's going to be a three right there. No good. That's the rebound by Owen. Boy, she's just made an impact in the game.
Yes.
Under 45 seconds left to go here. Lightning, they're going to fall for Addison Wade at some point. I just know they will. She gets the bat out to Walters. I'd love to see her get a deep three. Aubrey Todd off the glass, couldn't get it. Rebound CCA, and they may just take out the last few seconds of the clock. That's going to be Connell looking at her coach, seeing what to do here. For the most part, they may just dribble this out. Deep two, I believe, by Mitchell. Rebound Lightning, and they should just wait out the last couple of seconds here, I think. Throws it up ahead to Todd, who can't save it.
That's going to run out the clock.
And that is going to run out the clock. So your Lightning, your girl Lightning, they're going to take home yet another victory and improve to 13-4. Tonight's final, 56-23. CCA falls to 0-8. But, boy, a well-fought game. And just, again, the sportsmanship from both teams. I never saw any chirping from any players, any chippiness. And that's, at the end of the day, what you want to see from two just excellent Christian programs who, the coaches, they put a value on sportsmanship.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. And we certainly saw that tonight. So, to answer your question, pardon me, the next game we play on the 27th is away, is against not East Central. Who's that logo, Wesley?
And that's Ezekiel, who actually downed they're the only loss we have in our boys varsity this team. So you got to wonder if there's a little bit of want to get our get back there.
All right, and so, but on the 29th, we are back home, and we play ECHS.
Okay, so that's going to be our next home game. Is that correct?
That is our next home game on the 29th.
So that's in a little less than a week.
That's East Central homeschool.
East Central, boy. Another rivalry just keeps coming for
Yeah.
Lightning. So we got a few comments as well. Natalie Holmes who comes in, not sure who that is. She says AK is at 10 points. So boy,
Holy moly.
double digits. That's so cool. And then I believe that's Yaya and Pops. They said, go KK, get it AK, go 8th graders and nothing but net. And they were correct. What a performance. And what a special game right there by the Lightning. Everybody contributing. I called everyone's name out. Everyone might have scored right there. I can't say that for sure, but majority of the players on the roster did get a bucket, or at least an
I'm
attempt.
going to assume our statistician at home tonight is probably crunching those numbers. As part of our broadcast team is going to switch it up. Marcus is on line with us. Marcus, how you doing tonight, buddy?
Good.
Wow, very loquacious.
he's doing great. Just on the way up here, we were singing along to some good songs in the car.
Any Queen?
It was not any Queen. It was like, Lily Benson, actually. We were listening to Benson Boone.
Okay.
Completely unrelated, but an artist we really enjoy. Kind of an artist who maybe his last album wasn't as good, but early on had some really good hits.
I don't like this conversation because I don't know who that is, so I can't really contribute to that. But Marcus is now going to be producing the broadcast and running the stream. Grayson, I believe, is going to get a drink or maybe a snack. He'll be running the camera as we look at the boys' game tonight.
I just want to say a real thing. Where is our security? I feel very unprotected up here. Coach Welts.
Coach Welch and Sawyer,
sure
right
where
after the
he
JV
went.
game, they disappeared. Now I see Coach Black and Coach Romano down there.
They might be keeping an eye out for us. I feel a little bit better now.
I saw Coach Black eating a slice of pizza. And
Maybe it's not. Maybe I don't feel so safe. I
Yeah.
don't know. But yeah, fantastic performance. But Matt, what are the artists you like to talk about? Mozart, Beethoven? Are they kind of from your time, your generation?
I was going to say King David. I mean, he had some pretty good ones,
He-
known as the Psalms.
Yeah, he has done it now. I don't think anyone's really exactly just jamming out to the Psalms nowadays.
You'd be
But
surprised.
maybe there's some grandmas out there who do it. But no,
We sing the Psalms every Sunday.
every Sunday. But are you doing it Monday through Saturday? You should ask yourself that question. I don't think you are.
Maybe.
But no, a lot of great songs. You are correct. King David, obviously a fantastic musician, and just Bible says itself, a man after God's own heart.
That is 100% right. As we're looking at our team, I'm going to go ahead and move the camera over here for warm-ups. Most of the viewers typically don't get to see what a warm-up looks like pregame. We're going to stay with you guys throughout this break, and we'll start the breakdown of these two teams. One of the things I'm seeing out there, at least on Chilton's side, is I think they only got 8 young men over there
I believe so.
for the Patriots.
I believe quite a few of them are the JV team as well.
Oh, okay. Okay, so yeah, that'll make a difference.
And they played really a great game against our JV as well. They were leading for the majority of it. But like I said, for anyone that just came in, 6 triples, that's 6 threes, 6 trays in the fourth quarter for the JV Lightning to propel us to a 20-point fourth to a double-digit victory after trailing entering the fourth. Just a fantastic performance.
All right, so Natalie has just shot us the game stats. I'm going to adjust my eyeballs here to make sure I can read it appropriately. So if I get the numbers wrong, so number 5 for us, that should be Kara Dixon. She had 2 points on the night. I think that says I can't read that. So 2 more points. Anyway, so 22 for us. I should know these numbers by heart. You would think I would have this. Sadie Walters. Come on, Matt. Get it together. 2 points. Number 13 for us, Lily Benson, 2 points. Gabby, 5 points, but I don't even know if Gabby came in the second half, did she?
I don't believe she did, but, man, it feels like she got a lot more than 5.
Yeah, Rachel, 10 points. Anna Catherine Lee, double digits,
Awesome
10
for her,
points.
awesome for her.
Cassidy Dixon, 17 points. And Taylor Owen, 2 points. So those are some of your game totals for our varsity girls team. Just a very, 54 points, and we had a lot of our younger players in there for that game. So built up a lot of confidence. And Grayson, get up there on the camera, and there's a young lady out there, always provides great entertainment, rollerblading around the rink. Got the lit-up rollerblades. I was a big rollerblader in middle school.
You didn't fall every time?
No, I didn't fall every time. Now, there was one time I was rollerblading, kind of going downhill into, Mamie and Daddy Don's driveway.
Oh.
And our dog, Sonny, we had a Sheltie named Sonny. It was my favorite dog ever. Well, he was standing right in my way
Yeah.
as I was coming up the driveway from the street and just skint up everything on my body.
No.
Yeah. So, Wesley, why don't we get into some of the things going on with tonight with the guys' game?
Yeah, so Evangel obviously coming in 17-1. They've had a fantastic season. Their only blemish was a surprise loss to Ezekiel just a week or two ago. And they take on the 4-11 Chilton Christian Academy Patriots. Again, another Patriot squad. The Lightning, as always, are led by head coach Chip Bugner, and the Patriots are led by head coach Shannon Hamilton. And interesting about Shannon Hamilton, he was actually my youth pastor for a short time when I went to church there. So
How about that?
I'll have to go say hey
You
after the
need to.
game. It's probably been 2 years since I've last seen him, but hopefully he recognizes me. We can have a good little conversation.
great.
But and then for anyone that missed it, our broadcast team for tonight, we got Grayson Holmes. He's on camera. Marcus Holmes is running and producing the stream. Matt Holmes, as always, is my color analyst, and then I'm Wesley Holmes, a.k.a. Jack Frost, bringing you the play-by-play like usual. We're excited to bring you this great game. And then let's just get into the game so far that we're covering. Evangel has had an impressive offensive season so far.
Real quick, I did want to mention just on the varsity girls, I did not read out Karis Armstrong had 2 points and River Owen had 2 points.
Congratulations to them. Again, a great performance by our girls, a 56-23 win. Give them as much credit as they want. All right, but like I said, Evangel, a great offensive season so far. But then Chilton Christian, they come in hungry and fighting. The Patriots have already shown they can win competitive games, and they are not afraid to scrap for every possession. Their current 25-26 record, which is this season, sits under 500%. But when their contributors, their key players, have played well, the Patriots have battled hard, and they have earned all of their victories. This matchup tonight is a great test for both teams. Evangel, they just need to continue to look strong. They continue their strong campaign, and Chilton Christian aims to make a statement on the road against a great basketball team. So, Matt, what are some of the keys to victory if you would have them?
Yeah. So I think, and I'll probably say this every game because it rings true, but we have to set the tone early with our defense. We know our offense can set the tone, but if our defense lags and doesn't have the quick feet, that's when I think we can kind of get behind the 8 ball, and we may have seen a little bit of that a few weeks ago against, was it Ezekiel or Banks?
Oh, that was Banks.
Banks,
I
okay.
believe.
But anyway, getting our defense going, sharing the ball and attacking the paint. We've seen Holden Hobbs do that. We've seen Stone Henderson do that. Obviously, Hudson Walker does a great job inside the paint, and also making sure we're crashing the boards and limiting those second chances for the Patriots. So these are all kind of general things that we kind of say each and every week, but I think it's so good to point out for our teams and for those who are watching and listening and can encourage your young athletes out there. Listen to Matt and Wesley. We're going to steer you in the right direction.
And again, just my heart broken once again as we have to watch the white shoes of Cosper Candy. He's just breaking my heart. We got to have a sit down and intervention with him. We got to find the pink
We've
shoes.
heard rumblings. We gave you some news. We've heard rumblings.
What are the rumblings?
Well, you'd have to go back, but we've heard rumblings. Natalie talked to, we'll just say maybe a family member or somebody close to the family that last year's shoes may make an appearance at some point. May. Look, I don't want to get too excited because I talked about it for about 8 minutes on the broadcast when I heard that.
Well, that's really cool to hear. And nobody more than me would love to see that. And that'd be cool. Reagan, Cosper Candy, Cotton Candy, Mr. CC himself, he needs those pink shoes. Those are the staple. And just, boy, how disappointing would it be for them to not get brought back?
I don't want to think about it, Wesley.
I don't want to think about something like that. And just looking down over there, the camera can't pick it up. Grayson, if you could pan over real quick to some of the senior posters over here. They got his name wrong. It says Reagan Cosper. There's a few extra words in there, so I don't know if obviously everyone else can't see that, but we have our senior banners that they hang in the sports complex here. They're just really cool to see, but like I said, a little bit of a problem there. They did it again for my banner as well. It just said Wesley Holmes. There was no mention of a Jack Frost. And again, I think that's a travesty.
All right, so we're getting ready to have the invocation, national anthem, and starting lineup. So we're going to take it to the floor so you can hear as much of it as possible.
Good evening and welcome to the Evangel Sports Complex for Game 4 tonight. Varsity boys between our visitors, the Chilton County Patriots, and your Evangel Lightning. Before we get started, please join me in a word of prayer. Heavenly Father, Lord, thank you for this evening. Thank you for bringing everybody in here together safely. We just pray for a wonderful game of basketball with great sportsmanship. I pray that you protect our players from harm. And I pray the special blessings over all the players and the coaches and the officials. Lord, we lift up everything that we do and say to you tonight, and may it be pleasing and honoring to you. In Jesus' name, amen. Okay, starting lineup tonight for the Chilton County Patriots. Number 1, Josh Langston. Number 10, Joseph Mitchell. Number 13, Cayman Hamilton. Number 20, Lance Weiss. And number 21, Ezekiel Sullivan. And now, starting lineup for your Evangel Lightning. Number 5, Reagan Prosper. Number 13, Ben Butler. Number 23, Stone Henderson. Number 30, Eli Black. And number 42, Hudson Walker.
You know, swag surfing always brings out the big Auburn fan in me, gets me excited, and we're just excited to bring you all a great game of basketball here tonight. In case y'all didn't catch it, starting lineup for the Lightning: number 30, Eli Black; number 5, Reagan Cosper; 42, Hudson Walker; 23, Stone Henderson; and 13, with the tip-off happens right here. Sorry, strike Lightning, but that's number 13, Ben Bugner. Couldn't quite get to him there. And underneath, that's Hudson Walker, and a lot of traffic, who gets it out to Ben the Bucket Bugner for 3. Can't get it. Henderson a rebound. Did he step out?
I think he stepped on the line, yeah.
I don't think he stepped out right there, but they are going to say he did. So it's going to be CCA ball.
And full court press right here by the Lightning.
And right here, and that's a nice play inbounds right there
play.
to Hamilton. And boy, he's got a man right there. Oh, and a block on the right there by Hudson Walker.
I think Hudson read that so well. He's like, I'm not going to go to him right away so he can think he can have it.
Oh, my goodness. And a great bucket right there, Ben Bugner. He starts the scoring. It's 2-0 Lightning.
And we're just kind of picking apart the defense on the Patriots. So Bucket with a great look right there.
Right there, a whistle, and they're going to get Bugner for a reach-in. Again, right there, you don't want to get caught running with somebody down. That's where you just get back in front of them, let them come to you. It's not a foul. You want to pick up, 40 seconds, not even 40 seconds into the first quarter.
Absolutely.
And number 13, that's Cayman Hamilton. He'll be kind of running a point today for CCA.
And their offense is somewhat the same.
Another foul.
Wow. Somewhat the same as the girls, very spread out all around the perimeter. But, yeah, what they call that on Eli right there.
That's 2 quick fouls within about 4 seconds of each other. And really, fouling has never been a problem this season for the Lightning, so hopefully it doesn't start today. And right there, always got a nice play underneath. And they're going to call a tie-up, and that's just good defense right there by Hudson Walker. And it'll stay with CCA, I believe.
Yeah, and it looks like with the strategy with CCA right now is to spread the offense and kind of spread the defense out, and they can get somebody in the lane. But we've just so quick to draw in on the ball when they try that.
Yeah, great. Oh, thought about the deep 3 right there. Passes out to Hamilton for 3. Oh, Swiss That was a nice-looking rotation on that ball.
Yeah, that was Kamen Hamilton, number 13, the senior. He has 288 points on the season, and he's 37% from beyond the arc.
A lot of points right there, and it's 3-2. Lightning trail right now, just under 7 to go. Cosper, a head fake to Henderson, gets it out to Bugner. Bugner kind of looking at where to get the ball to. Bugner wants to drive inside, and he can't get the layup right there.
In and using great job the Euro step to get past a couple of defenders. Those will open up, and those will start to fall.
Right here, CCA, they're looking pretty comfortable in their offense and defense. This is kind of where we usually see the Lightning start to take away, and that should be an up-down. But it's stolen away by Cosper Candy. Cosper Candy down the lane to Eli Black. Back to Cosper Candy to Hudson Walker, who lays it in. Boy, a soft touch with the fingers. Lightning lead 4-3.
Yeah, good job. Eli Black saw, I believe he trying to get it to Cosper Candy right there, but Hudson Walker right there to follow up and lay it in.
But that's what's important. And right there, I believe, will be an
one
and one.
Move by number 13, Kamen Hamilton, so he's going to get a 3-point opportunity.
Man, I like his suits. So he's got the Anthony Edwards ones right there. Pretty looking out there. You can spot him from a mile away, I bet.
Who, Anthony Edwards?
I'm saying those are his suits.
I know.
You probably could spot Ant-Man from a mile away. He stands out in the crowd. It's a fantastic physical presence.
I stand out in the crowd. Who sits down in a crowd?
Okay. You stand out in the crowd because you're bigger than most of the crowd.
Oh, my word.
Combined. And that's Bugner for 3. Wide open look. Oh, it's in and out. But a rebound by Walker, who puts it in. And, boy, he's been cooking underneath for the Lightning so far.
Yeah, and you watched Hudson right there. He watched that shot the whole way in so he could follow it and get a good rebound.
Boy, I hope they don't make a 2 right here. Matt's going to get a little too excited.
What do you mean? That last play by Hamilton, that was a great move.
Oh, my goodness, what a pass. Oh, but they can't get it back.
Nobody was there.
I was more going to say, look at the scoreboard and look what the score is.
It's 5-6, Wesley.
It's 6-5. And if they were to score here, the scoreboard would read a certain number that Matt definitely likes. And he moves in through it, and they're going to call the whistle on the foul right there.
All right, so your score 6-5.
And then Hudson Walker, he picks up a foul, so that's Hudson with 1, Eli Black with 1, and Bugner.
Fouls in the first 3 minutes.
That's just not what you want to see, especially all your starters as well. On a game like this that looks like it's going to be scrappy, you need those guys in the ballgame. First free throw is no good. So it looks like, Matt, you're going to be safe here.
Yeah, so Lance Bice, not Lance Bass, the NSYNC singer, Lance Bice. He's a junior. He is 9 of 16 from the line this season.
Now that's an old band right there, NSYNC. They came back together, I believe, last year or two to make one song, but they've been around for a minute.
How about we call some basketball, Wesley?
You brought them up. I don't know what to tell you. And that's Eli Black, top of the key. Right now, boy, really good defense, especially by Langston up top. He's not allowing a lot of movement from the point guard position or strictly the guard position from the Lightning.
Yeah, and they're playing a 2-1-2.
But that's Walker.
Yeah, it's foul on number 10 right there, Joseph Mitchell. But they're playing a 2-1-2 zone. We typically don't see a lot of zone in the guys' basketball.
Yeah, not typically. It's usually man right there, or maybe a pretty soft zone with man on the outside. And he throws that in, and Walker, boy, he got hit on the head, no foul, and they are going to call a whistle. I was about to be concerned there. He needed one, and he's going to go to the free throw line for 2.
Walker, one of our better free throw shooters. He's 61% from the line this season.
It's not bad. And Walker already with 4, so he's looking to get maybe 10 in this quarter on this pace. And I say that, and he misses the first one. I'm sorry, Hudson. That one's on me.
He's been at the line a lot this season, 59 times, so that was his 60th attempt from the free throw line.
All right, we see Micah Jones come in. We see Simon Bugner, Mason Phillips, and Holden Hobbs. Holden is pointing back to that's Joshua Langston in the backcourt. He's wondering, who's on this guy?
Yeah.
All by himself in the backcourt.
Yeah, Micah Jones had a great game last week. He's one of those exciting players to watch, very scrappy, hustles on every play, and can drain it from beyond the arc.
That's what Mitchell was doing right there. Stood there with the ball for about 4 seconds. And now he loses out of bounds, and it's going to stay here with CCA.
I think he just slipped. For whatever reason, I guess it's just the colors and the guy's number. It just reminds me of Mac Jones down there at number 10.
Yeah, I see that. See, that's not that old of a player. I'm impressed that you knew that, Mac Jones. Could you name me a team that he's played on in the NFL?
The Patriots. He's quarterback for the Patriots.
No, he's not. He hasn't been quarterback.
He used to be quarterback for the Patriots.
He was for one season, then he was subsequently terrible the next season.
Back to basketball, Simeon Bugner.
Is it Simeon? And he drains it from the outside.
Way downtown for number 33.
And it's 12-6, your Lightning lead. So it's Simeon. I got to stop saying Simon. I apologize about the name mispronunciation.
Oh, what
Wide
a
open
great
on the
play.
inside. And they call a travel right there. And that's defense by Caleb Cranford. Got his feet moving and, boy, gives up the easy bucket.
Cranford, I think, jumped 45 feet in the air right there.
And it's 9-6, not 12-6. I apologize. Over to
Yeah,
Mason
I think they
Phillips.
got it on the board before you saw it.
3, Hobbs. Oh!
Holden Hobbs way downtown.
And a nice-looking 3 right there. That's the Lightning's second straight 3 on back-to-back possessions. And, boy, right here, CCA, they haven't struggled, especially on the inbounds defense from the Lightning. But that time they did, stepping through, traveled again, I thought, but they're going to give him this bucket. It's 12-8.
Yeah, Lance Bice, the junior.
So I thought he didn't travel last possession, and they called him for it. I thought he traveled on that one, and they didn't call him. And that's another 3 by Simeon Bugner way downtown. And
That's
I'm
fine.
gonna
You
say,
can join me.
I'm gonna say, Jinx, you owe me a soda, so you owe me a Sprite at halftime.
5-second call.
Oh my
Great-
goodness!
Great defense by the Lightning.
How about you don't see that called a lot, boy? You got to throw that one in if you're CCA, and it's 15-8. Lightning could get it to double digits the way they're shooting these threes. And that's Cranford. He's the trigger man. He gets it out to Hobbs. Oh, it's stolen right there, and they get Lightning give it right back
Hamilton,
up.
just a great job getting hands out in front of the ball.
And right here, Hamilton. Oh, step back 3 between the legs. Oh my goodness gracious, he was in his bag right there, and it's 15-11. See, that's what I feel like I could do. But then I try it and I don't do it. And another 3 right there. Bugner, oh, that one's off the mark.
He was just a little bit off right there because he had to get it above Hamilton right
my
there.
goodness.
So good defense. As Phillips trying to trap and make some tough decisions for the Patriots.
And right there, what a 3, though. I mean, he's wide open in the lane.
Ooh.
And he
I think
kind
he
of
just
slips.
slips. He may have hurt himself. They
Oh,
may need to
he's
call
in the
a
back
whistle.
court, and he looks like he's in pain.
Yeah,
So they're going to call a
we're-
timeout. We're going to take a
yeah.
break right now, guys. You're watching Evangel men's basketball.
Noble Bank and Trust provides banking and financial services to meet a wide range of business and personal needs. Noble Bank and Trust. Welcome to personal banking.
From minor bumps to unexpected injuries, Southern Immediate Care is here with expert care when it matters most. If you aren't feeling well, visit Southern Immediate Care in Helena from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week at 225 Helena Marketplace. When lightning strikes, call Craig Doris State Farm, your local neighborhood agent. With over 20 years of service, Craig and his team are ready to help you navigate life's storms. They provide customized planning and risk management to protect your property, provide financial relief in loss, and realize long-term investment goals. Contact them today at craigdoris.com. Are you wanting to buy or sell recreational land or a farm? Call William O'Neill with Base Camp Country Real Estate at 205-470-7812 or email william.o'neill@basecampcountry.com. Base Camp Country Real Estate. It's more than dirt, it's a lifestyle.
And just a terrible scene right there. Lance Bias being helped off the court. That one not looking great. So obviously prayers up to him and a speedy recovery. But it's 15-11 here. Your Lightning lead with 2:23 left in the second quarter. Kind of a silence coming over in here. And for good measure,
Yeah.
just a terrible looking injury right there. And we hope he's
they got
okay.
him to the bench. Like they haven't called EMS or anything, so it looks like just a really bad maybe knee or ankle
Hopefully,
injury.
yeah.
And it's obviously tough no matter what the situation.
Right.
But they only have 8 guys.
Yeah, man.
So that's a hard hit for the Patriots.
And not only that, just a playmaker for him as well. I mean, he
Yeah.
was just getting downhill with the ball, and just, man, you hate to see that. And
all right, so yeah,
obviously
they're gonna
very upsetting.
clean up the floor down there. Just it certainly can get slippery, especially all the sweat and people going after
Right.
basketballs down there. So we certainly want to make sure it's safe for all the
Right,
players
right.
and the referees as they're going up and down the court.
And no foul play at all, I want to say. That was just a unfortunate
yeah.
injury right there.
Yep.
Nobody at fault, just an accident that happens. This is sports,
Yep.
and, I hate it that the way this happens, but, again, prayers up to him, and hopefully a fast recovery for whatever happened to him.
Absolutely. So Cosper Candy bringing the ball up the court.
And then Henderson back to Henderson. He's going to look for Cosper Candy. Cosper Candy almost thought about a really deep three to Henderson. Where the same three guys kind of over and over again. Hudson Walker.
Just manhandled that ball
manhandled.
to the
And I'll be honest right there. I don't think that was a foul. That looked like all ball to me. I didn't see a ton of contact.
You didn't? Oh, man, I saw.
I don't know. I saw all ball right
one
there.
guy had his arm hooked around his elbow.
Maybe it was the other guy, but the guy was behind him. I did not think there was a foul. They could have called it on 21. And his first free throw is good. And extends the lead 16-11. It's been a really good and tight matchup so far. Just over 2 minutes left here. And second free throw. That one is good.
So still in the first period. Feels like it's been a long first period.
Well, a lot of whistles, obviously, the injury timeout right there for Bice that we hate to see, but has been a little bit longer. And a couple fouls. And right there, a great steal by Eli Black. He plays quarterback, but he has a nice interception to Walker, who puts it in. Lightning lead 19-11.
And Walker just seemed like he floated in the air. He wasn't coming down. Great job getting that bucket.
Maybe that's us wanting to see that dunk a little bit.
Maybe so.
I would love to see it. But it's 19-11. The Lightning extend their lead just a little bit here. And thought about the step back was Langston. Going to move, and there's going to be a whistle, and I believe that's a timeout from CCA. We're going to stay with you this time.
So as we look down at the young man, that's Lance Bice on the bench, he looks like he's doing all right. Coach April Brand, who is in the medical profession, I believe she is a nurse, she came over, helped look at him. So obviously he's, upset and wants to be in there helping out his teammates. But hopefully it's just maybe just twisted it wrong.
Yeah, I would hope so.
Obviously we don't want an injury.
Right.
But any time a joint, something like that happens, you want to be extra cautious.
Right.
Gosh, that hurts. Hurts the Patriots out there. There's a minute 33 remaining in this first period. Marcus, have you told us who the first period sponsors are yet?
No, but they are Crimson Septic Construction and Keystone Services.
Thank you very much to our sponsors. Go ahead, Wesley.
I was going to say, first of all, the fact that they haven't brought him back to the locker room is also a good sign.
Yes.
He's still on the sideline, and that's usually a good thing. So hopefully it's not as severe as we maybe initially thought.
Right.
And Eli Black, he almost made a diving steal right there. And I got to give some credit to the cheerleaders who don't move an inch.
Oh,
I mean, they see people diving at them, the balls are coming, and they just stay right there.
They have a job to do, too.
They have a job to do as well. And, oh, my goodness. Stolen away by Eli Black. Up ahead to Cosper Candy. Euro step in the basket for the points. It's 21-11, Lightning by 10.
If he had the pink shoes on, he may have dunked it.
Oh yeah. He's doing a backflip into the dunk, and it's going to be an and two opportunity. They're going to give him an extra free throw just for the shoes. But it's something Coach Smith always used to say is that he said the cheerleaders work 10 times harder than we do because they have to be in so much more unison.
Oh, absolutely.
He said if we put as much time as the cheerleaders into it, we'd be the best high school team ever assembled, and he's probably right. They just do a fantastic job, and Miss Brand is a fantastic coach as well.
All right, so they are heading to the line. But this is going to be a 1-and-1 for the
Hamilton.
Patriots.
That's right.
And Hamilton, let's see what he's one of those. He's been at the line 109 times this year. He's made 79 of those.
Goodness gracious.
So 72%. Let me keep talking about how great he is from the line.
I may never have seen Chris Collinsworth. He's always talking about Mahomes. We got to talk about this guy like he's Patrick Mahomes to our Chris Collinsworth. And Hamilton, he's going to put it up. And that's a substitution right there for the Lightning. That's number 45. I almost want to say that's Hudson Walker. That's not. That's Cruz Romano, one of the JV superstars who's just really up and coming and has been a fantastic piece of this Lightning team.
Certainly has.
Goes for Kenny. Oh, a deep three. Oh, that one didn't fall. And the rebound to we're going to see who they give it to. It'll stay with the Lightning.
All right, great job. And one of the things you'll notice about Cruz Romano when he's out there, he's not the tallest kid, but he goes after rebounds like a madman.
Unbelievable heart. And right here, Costa. Ooh, head pump fake right there.
I totally looked at it was going to Hudson Walker.
And right there, Bugner. Oh, he head faked the three. Now, is Luke Sparks injured? I haven't seen him here. Just wondering. And right there, underneath, to Walker again. Can't put it up. And that is a rebound by CCA. Sorry to ask that question, but I was saying, where is Luke Sparks? Is he still hurt?
I don't know. I haven't talked to Coach about that, so that can be something we ask after the game. We'll get some information for you.
So I saw him earlier in uniform. I believe he was warming up. Right there again. Man, it's that pressure from the Lightning. But in a block by Hudson Walker. He said no. I don't know what I'm going to say there, but he said no something.
You had this big build-up.
I had this big
You're
build-up.
going to have to go home and research some lines that you have in your back pocket ready to shoot.
I have him right there, but it's just one thing. He wasn't really at the bucket. He just kind of just swatted it out of there and said, not today, not tonight, not ever. That shot was never going in, not with Hudson Walker. Hudson, that three, and another two right there by Henderson. I was wondering why he was shooting that.
Yeah.
That's the end of the first quarter. It's 21-12, your Lightning lead in a competitive affair. We're going to take a break with you, go to some of our sponsors. You're watching Evangel Men's Varsity Basketball.
Located in the 1022 Tower right next to Shelby Baptist Hospital, Dermatologists of Birmingham has been serving all ages in the Shelby, Chilton, and Bibb counties area for almost 20 years. Discover healthier, more radiant skin with Dermatologists of Birmingham, your trusted experts for comprehensive medical, surgical, and cosmetic dermatology care in Alabama. Visit their website to book an appointment today. Visit Helena Hollow Entertainment Farm and Pumpkin Patch in Helena, Alabama for a day well spent. With everything from zip lines and 100-foot slides to live llamas and kangaroos, Helena Hollow has some form of fun for everyone in the family. Helena Hollow is open throughout the year for seasonal events including The Patch, Supper with Santa, Princess Brunch, Mother's Day Rodeo, and offers 3 event venues for birthday parties and other celebrations. Come see Helena Hollow, where the good times grow.
And start of the second period here, your Lightning lead 21-12. What's been really an exciting matchup so far. Lightning shooting a little bit better from three. That's been the edge here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Just good ball movement around the perimeter. Haven't really had a lot of inside plays. We've had breaks in there that we've seen Hudson Walker and, missed it. And that's going to go off Henderson's fingertips. But hadn't really had any setup plays down low tonight.
Right. And so I got to get a lot of credit right here, and I love saying that.
You love saying it.
I love that. But to CCA, they've had the same starting 5 out there. Obviously, Bice had to come out, but they're staying out there well with the rotational players of the Lightning. Better than we see out of most teams. Like I said, this was a team we talked about in pregame. They got a lot of heart, and they want to win this game. They're scrappy, and we've seen that over and over this game.
With them playing kind of this perimeter basketball, I think it kind of goes to the advantage of us because we really don't have to have anybody down low.
Deep three, goodness gracious, and a rebound. Oh, it's going to be off of Evangel.
So it's going to try to throw it off of number 21 right there, Ezekiel Sullivan, but he kind of hit his own leg.
Couldn't quite hold on to it right there, and so stay with CCA, and they could get 1 or 2 quick buckets.
Oh, sure.
They're right back there. Oh, he's going to find an open look. Thought about the 3.
Mac Jones almost laid it down.
And that's Langston for 3. Good form, and that one just a little overshot. And there's the guy we were talking about, Cruz Romano for the rebound. Up ahead, fast break here for the Lightning almost, and it's stolen away by Hamilton.
Steal.
Just picked his pockets. Let's see if Ben the Bucket Bugner goes for the block, and he'll get the blocking foul.
That may be a second. Could be his third. I believe that's only a second of the night.
And the Lightning, the first kind of half of the first quarter, they were struggling with some fouls, only like 1 or 2 the last couple of minutes. So obviously more than you would like, but they did clean it up a little bit. First free throw, that one is good.
Yeah, Hamilton, the guy you want up there for your team shooting free throws. And Trey Channing, the junior, he comes in the ballgame. He's got 34 points on the season, and he's going to give 21, that's Ezekiel Sullivan, a little bit of a breather. And I'm imagining we'll kind of see that throughout the game, these small substitutions. I mean, that's all it can be is small substitutions.
Yeah, I would say they can't substitute a whole team like our Lightning can. And so he cuts the lead down 21-14. That's a football score right there.
Yeah.
Cosper Candy thought about the deep 3, again thinks about it. Back to Cosper Candy, again thinks about it. Thought about the deep 2. He'll pass it out. Bugner drives. Bugner, the fadeaway. That one can't fall, and it's a rebound to CCA.
Yeah, and Walker had a chance right there. He just jumped a little too soon, and the ball bounced up on the rim and got out of his reach.
This is one of those, you can't really predict where the bounce goes right there. You just your best guess.
Yep.
And Hamilton working on Cosper Candy. He drives inside and almost got it off the glass. And somehow that rebound, it does go to Cosper Candy. So Lightning running it down the court, gets it to Walker. Walker with the lane. They're going to call a foul. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, that was on Joseph Mitchell, number 10. And Walker, he's been to the line at least 3 or 4 times
I believe
tonight.
so. And Sullivan preparing to come right back in the game, so not much of a rest. Like I said, that's kind of what they got to do. Have a rotation, sit down 2-3 minutes, rest, come back in. Boy, that's just going to tire out your guys.
And Walker drains his first one as we're going to have a big line change for the
go.
Lightning.
So that's number 14, Micah Jones. Number 11, Holden Hobbs. Number 2, Mason Phillips. Number 33, Simeon Bugner. I believe Caleb Cranford, number 12, is going to come in for Walker right after this free throw.
He's going to make it. Watch this.
He better.
Going to make it.
He does.
With confidence.
Wow. That might be able to see the future. So now, from now on, anyone that wants to set a sports parlay, come speak to this guy first. He knows what's about to happen.
I'd rather have a parfait than a parlay. Strawberry parfait, actually. It's a dessert.
What is a parfait? I've never heard of it.
It's a dessert. Oh, my goodness.
So on the way home, we're going to pick up a couple of parfaits and try them. I don't know what a parfait is, but it sounds pretty good.
It's ice cream and then like a flavored ice, like a fruit ice. What a move.
Well, speaking of ice in the veins right there.
Trey
wow.
Shannon?
Work through some traffic, get a bucket. 23-16, Mason Phillips through traffic. That's just not the shot you want to take right there. He's still staying down. It's a 5-on-21. That's great sportsmanship right there. Coming back to check on him. That's going to be a whistle and a foul on Cranford. But the number 21, Sullivan, Ezekiel Sullivan, that is, came back to check on him.
That's a big time play right there by Sullivan to come check on
That's awesome.
Mason.
And that's what you love to see.
Absolutely.
That's number 3. That is Anderson Drew that comes in. I almost said Copper Candy. It looks a lot like him.
He really does.
He really does.
Because he has
get
the
his
shoes.
voice crack over here.
Well, I got a little tickle in my throat.
No, I'm just messing with Matt over here.
Ooh, that could have been a double dribble. I think they missed on Holden Hobbs.
I don't see anything. I've never seen a Lightning defender or Lightning player make a foul.
That time we just didn't have anybody underneath the board to grab a rebound.
And that's where you miss the presence of Hudson Walker, Ben Bugner, some of your taller players that are making those plays. And again, running in, boy, what a nice floater. And he cuts the lead to 5. It's 23-18. CCA is very much staying in this.
Absolutely.
Micah Jones, he's made a couple big threes in some games before. Hobbs, he gets it over to Anderson Drew, back to Hobbs. And he gets back to Jones, back to Hobbs. Man, I keep saying this. And a 3 lined up for Drew, and that one's off.
Great job
for
by
the rebound.
Cranford.
And a whistle, and I believe a foul. That's going to be on Sullivan.
Yeah, Ezekiel Sullivan, the junior. So great hustle by Cranford to go up for that board.
Yeah, that makes me think of Monsters, Inc. James P. Sullivan.
Just wide open.
Oh, he can't get it to fall, though. But Cranford gets it back and still can't get it to fall. And it's some of those shots that are not falling for the Lightning tonight, like they feel like they usually do.
Yeah, and that's just one of those, you're kind of surprised right there how wide open you are on an inbound play.
I've always said I think a contested layup is easier than a wide open layup at times.
Yes.
Just because of the mentality of like, all right, I'm wide open, don't miss it, don't miss it. And you're
yep.
surprised, you throw it off the glass a little bit too hard, and you overthink it quite simply.
Oh, certainly. So kind of into this 3-2 zone that we have. It's almost like a man 3-2 zone.
It does feel that way.
So Jones and Drew at the top of the key defending for the Lightning.
And that's a 3 right there. Oh, he felt good about it, walked away.
He
Did not go in. It did rim in and out. It was close. And good news, looked like Mason Phillips batted check back in for the Lightning, so probably just a little poke, nothing more severe.
Yeah, that's just that initial pain being poked right in the eyeball.
Holden Hobbs thought about the 3.
What
Anderson
a pass.
Drew, he'll line up a 3. That one off the mark. Jones the rebound, but it'll be a foul. I think
Did they call
over
that
the
on
back.
Micah? Oh, man.
Yeah. Oh, that's over the back right there. Just some of these look to me like you're just taller. You can't help but just reach and grab the ball. And, yeah, substitution right there. That's Mason Phillips coming in for Drew.
And real quick, as we look down on the sideline at Lance Bice, it looks like he got some ice around his ankle. At first, I thought it was like a knee injury.
Yeah, it looked like his ankle. And the fact he's still here, still being able to watch the team is obviously great. That's what you would like to see after what just really looked like to be a really bad injury. And right there, blocked by Simeon Bugner. And that somehow goes out to and that one does go in. I was talking about earlier about Tyrese Halliburton. That shot bouncing up and going right back in.
Yeah, that's the sophomore, Joshua Langston. He's got
Mm-hmm.
144 points on the
He's been fantastic. That shot was just pure. And the lead's cut down 23-21. Lightning not in trouble here, but their lead is dissipated to 2. This 3 would help. And they can't get it. Langston, who just made the three, gets the rebound.
They're going to call
And
another
he's
foul on
fouled.
Micah Jones.
Ooh.
Back-to-back fouls on him as they bring in the bucket, probably to get him out of foul trouble.
Right there, yeah. And, yes, immediately, that's Coach Chip Bugner immediately making a substitution right there,
Yeah.
getting Ben back in the game.
Micah had such a great game the other night. I mean, just draining his
Right.
shots. So I hate that he's having to be pulled out. It's just almost as soon as he went in, he had to get pulled out. Just some unfortunate calls right there.
Right. Then again, it's just like, those just don't look like a super lot of contact. But again, you got to respect the whistle right there.
Absolutely. And we have these are pretty much the same crew we have week
Oh, yeah,
in
no,
and week out.
Yeah, I'm not criticizing the official at all. Just, it's so much easier saying a deep three. Can't hit that one. But like I said, it's easier to say from up here with a, eagle eye
sure.
view. And that one does not fall. And that's a rebound by Hobbs. Hobbs, he's going to push it down the court right here. He's trying to get around number 3, Trey Chinnon. And he gets it back out to Simeon Bugner. Bugner back out to Hobbs. Hobbs a head fake. Out to Mason Phillips. Boy, a lot going on this possession
Yes,
right
it
here.
is.
And Hobbs, he'll step into a deep three. That one doesn't fall. And they're fighting for the rebound.
That
And it
should
should
be
be
a
lightning
lightning
ball
ball.
here.
Yeah, he rolled out of bounds.
Yeah.
But, hey, great hustle by number 2, Toby Epperson. He's a sophomore. He has 29 points on the year for CCA. As we're bringing in some of our big guys.
Yeah, and that's kind of the difference in this game when the Lightning have had their bigger guys in. Not necessarily skilled players, but the size difference has made the difference in the game. That's why the Lightning lead by 2 right here.
That was the same play to the other side where Hudson
Right.
Walker's wide open. So whatever they're doing, just CCA just can't stop it.
Yeah, so it's 25-21, and CCA very much in this game right here, only down 2 possessions, under 2 minutes to go until half. You got to wonder if Coach Bugner's going to make some changes at half. Maybe not roster-wise, but just, setting up the defense, kind of the offensive plays that they run.
I'd be interested to see if we went to just a strict man-on-man, how that would affect CCA. Because something like that, we're in a zone, those guys in the corners get wide open.
Right. And they've been hitting, I believe, at least 3 or 4.
What a
Walker,
great catch.
I think if Walker caught that in the air, he may have dunked it. I'm
like
gonna be
a
honest with
windmill
everybody.
action to catch it behind him and just over the top.
Something you'd see at a guy like Michael Jordan, maybe.
Or me on a 6-foot goal.
I'm glad he said 6 foot. He's flattering himself. He means 5 foot. I don't think you can get your arms up that high. And that one's gonna be a foul, I believe. On number, that's on Hamilton right there. And when I hear the 1-3, I get a little nervous about Ben Bugner. I believe he's already had 2 or 3 fouls
2 or
already.
3.
So under a minute here, Lightning a 4-0 quick run. But if we get some more points, get some momentum into the half, that will be huge. 50 seconds left here. That's Walker. Walker, a pass that kind of goes awry, goes to Simeon Bugner for the 3, doesn't go. Mason Phillips, the long rebound.
Got
Mason
plenty of
Phillips
time.
underneath to Walker. That one doesn't fall. His own board, and he throws it right to Langston. Langston
Ooh, we almost had a big takeaway right there.
gets it to Hamilton. They're going to slow it up here. Just 30 seconds left. 6-point game, 27-21. Lightning lead. Boy, they'd love to cut a deficit in half here with a big 3. Or just a 2. You got to feel like whatever team carries the momentum here in the last possession or 2.5 is going to be in a good spot for the second half. And right here, man, they may just be carrying for the last shot right here. Langston, that's going to be over the back. It's going to be, and boy, that just feels like a wasted possession right there for CCA.
And 8 seconds is plenty of time for us to set something up.
And really not a ton of pressure right there, I don't feel like, from Evangel. All right, Mason Phillips, let's see how he'll respond right here with the ball in his hands. He's going to drive down, get it to Bugner. Bugner, deep 3. That one doesn't fall. Henderson can't get the rebound. He does get the rebound for 3. Oh, he can't get it at the end of the first half. And it's 27-21, a really fantastic first half of basketball so far. Your Lightning lead by 6. And, Matt, so far, what are you seeing that feels like Evangel could stay on top and keep this lead in the second half?
I'd like to see us at least slow down a little bit and take a little bit smarter shots.
Right.
We're doing a great job of penetrating through the glass, but sometimes we're a little bit too far underneath the glass to get a good shot off. Like I said, we're doing a great job getting inside, but we're going to pause just a minute and take it down for our cheerleaders performing here at halftime. And great performance, as always, by our Lightning cheerleaders. And Natalie has just sent us in some stats. I believe this might be first period stats. Bugner with 2 points. Hudson Walker. Oop, my picture just turned upside down. I can't read it.
Uh-oh.
Oh, my goodness. Let's see. Simeon Bugner had 2 3-pointers.
Wow.
Holden Hobbs had a 3-pointer. And Cosper Candy, even Mom writes it down as Cosper Candy. 2 points. And let's see. That's all. That may have just been the first period.
Now, I would say something important I saw. Vin Diesel just answered the phone. I don't know who's calling him right now, but that must be important. And I got to wonder if he's changing the rim sizes again, something we talked about last game. That looks like an important phone call. And I don't know if we should be nervous in the building. Usually, I watch a movie with Vin Diesel. He takes a phone call. Something's exploding. Something's about to be blown up. So I hope it's not this building or anybody watching at home.
Yeah, well, as far as kind of first half thoughts, I want to see us go back to full court press.
Yeah,
we're
I
very
would too.
effective with that. Really, our defense is playing great. We're hitting the boards very well. They just had some big 3-pointers. And, I mean, that was it Hamilton for them. He's a player. He's
fantastic.
A great athlete, great basketball player. We're seeing Bice being a little bit more tended to down on the sideline, but it doesn't seem like he's in as much pain, so that's good. But that's all I really kind of have to say for the first half. Wesley, if you have any final thoughts, take us to break.
No, right there, I agree, especially with the full court pressure. I think there was about a 2-minute stretch there where they had a, I believe, 8-2 run, and it just looked like we didn't have the pressure. They were walking it up to the court, getting comfortable in their offense, and really the staple, not really just our coach, but really Evangel as a whole, is our pressure on defense.
Yes.
Whether that's football, basketball, whatever it is, we know defensively we can play, we can pressure, we can get our opponents uncomfortable. They look too comfortable in that second. I'd like to change that in the second half.
Yep.
But other than that, we're going to go ahead and just go to our sponsor. We'll be back a few minutes before the second half starts. You've been watching Evangel Lightning Basketball.
At Davis Orthopedics, we understand the toll that athletics can take on our bodies. Our sports medicine services utilize cutting-edge surgical techniques and rehabilitation to help patients recover from injuries and surgery and get back on the field. Appointments are available online at mattdavisortho.com. Matt Davis Orthopedics is a proud supporter of Evangel Lightning Athletics.
Veritas Financial Partners, your partner in financial clarity. With decades of experience, they offer one coordinated plan for your investments, tax-smart planning, business, and legacy. At Veritas, it all starts with a conversation and ends with a strategy tailored just for you. Veritas Financial Partners, your partner in financial clarity. Contact them at 205-598-1781.
With over 20 years of experience, Keystone Surfaces can make your natural stone dreams come true. They have accessible pricing, and the staff is always working to make sure their clients are 100% happy with the final product. They work with granite, marble, quartz, quartzite, onyx, and soapstone. If you're looking for exceptional quality for your next kitchen or bath project, give them a call today. Looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate? Call Mandy Welch with Exit Realty Cahaba and trust the experience that counts. With over 17 years in this business, Mandy Welch with Exit Realty Cahaba has sold homes, flipped homes, and helped countless families and investors achieve their real estate dreams. Whether it's your first home, your forever home, or your next big investment, she's got you covered. Call Mandy Welch at Exit Realty Cahaba today, because your next move deserves to be the right move. There's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to planning for your future. Chandler Financial Group understands that your financial goals are unique and your needs are going to change at various stages of your life. With over 28 years of experience in financial services, they can help you tailor a financial plan that meets your unique needs. Call Chandler Financial Group today at 205-620-9499 to schedule your free initial consultation. Securities and investment advisory services offered through Osaic Wealth, Inc., member FINRA, SIPC. Osaic Wealth is separately owned, and other entities and/or marketing names, products, or services referenced here are independent of Osaic Wealth. Enhanced Dental is redefining the dental experience by helping you achieve and maintain comprehensive dental wellness. Dr. Morris and his staff are highly skilled and trained in several areas of dentistry, including preventative and general dentistry, root canals, dental implants, and cosmetic dentistry. They pride themselves on providing painless dentistry with a focus on aesthetics and helping you maintain a healthy smile for life. Contact Enhanced Dental today to schedule your appointment and experience extraordinary dental care. Strike lightning. Team Massey Properties has 44 years of real estate knowledge and experience serving the real estate needs of Shelby, Jefferson, Chilton, and surrounding counties. Offering aggressive marketing strategies to position your property for the sale in an ever-changing real estate market. Commercial, residential, investment, land, and farm real estate services. Call or text Matt Massey for all of your real estate needs. Let's go Lightning! Window Wonders 205 is a local residential home window replacement company. We replace your old windows with high-quality, American-made, energy-efficient vinyl windows that have easy open and easy clean features. Our windows are tinted, filled with low-E argon gas, and come with a lifetime warranty. Tad Samples is your owner, salesperson, and installer, so you only have to deal with one person. Please call today for your free estimate.
My favorite part about Media Club is broadcasting the games. We learn how to do the audio-video setup, and producing a broadcast is a lot of fun.
Got to make the graphics for social media posts and learn how to update the ECS Athletics website, and we love Mr. Scott's birthday cake.
Noble Bank and Trust provides banking and financial services to meet a wide range of business and personal needs. Noble Bank and Trust. Welcome to personal banking.
From minor bumps to unexpected injuries, Southern Immediate Care is here with expert care when it matters most. If you aren't feeling well, visit Southern Immediate Care in Helena from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. 7 days a week at 225 Helena Marketplace.
And I really miss Scott. Just being able to hear his voice over the commercials and, knowing he's in a better place, it really brings some warmth to my heart. I think he's at home on his couch, which I would consider a better place than sending up here. But I hope he has a comfy couch, honestly.
You know he does. Scott, of course he does.
I'll say he's a luxurious kind of man. He comes in with his Louis Vuittons every single game. No, but Scott, if you're watching this, just know we appreciate you very much. And getting ready to start the second half here. Lightning lead 27-21, under 2 minutes to go till we start off. And, Matt, very close game, very tight. You mentioned right before the break, you want to see some of that full court pressure. Anything else you'd maybe want to see offensively? A little bit of lackluster, and you mentioned something at half. Only one player scored for the Lightning. Yeah,
so our statistician, Natalie Holmes, at home in Jemison, Alabama. I don't want to give away too much information on where we are. We're public figures. But she sent us a very interesting stat. Only one player, like you said, Hudson Walker, scored for the Lightning in the second period, and that was just 4 points. That's got to be the lowest all year.
I feel like.
Obviously just one player, but only scoring 4 points. And two of those were from free throws.
Right.
So that's something we have to improve.
Right. Really, defensively, not a terrible quarter.
No.
Only gave up 21 first half points, and you're only leading by 6. I mean, again, credit a lot to CCA. They're staying in this game, especially with the loss of one of their leaders, Bice over there.
Yes.
Had just a terrible injury in the first half. He does look to be all right. Obviously, is hurt, but nothing too bad, nothing too immediate. But again, prayers up to him and for a fast recovery from whatever happened.
Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, that was such a wild stat. And we knew it was a slower, scoring quarter for us. But I didn't realize it was that low.
Right.
And it goes, again, and Coach Bugner, he's got that. I'm not worried. But
oh, yeah.
he'll make the adjustments, and the team will make the adjustments out there. And it looks like we are trying, different personnel working together than we've seen earlier on in the season. Just trying to find that right matchup as we continue throughout the season. So we got about 20 seconds before that buzzer is going to go off.
Yeah, I'm excited here for the second half. It's been a minute since we got a really nice, close, competitive game.
Yes.
And again, we talk about how much we love seeing games like this, and I love games like this because for the Lightning gets a chance to see how they respond in a tight contest right here.
Yeah, and one thing I want to mention to all our varsity boys watching this broadcast, a lot of action in the chat during the girls' varsity basketball games. So we had some grandparents chime in. Guys, we love it when you guys chat.
Yeah.
So if there's especially if you let us know where you're from, we have a lot of people from throughout the country: Oklahoma, Minnesota, North Carolina, Nashville, Tennessee, right here in Alabama, of course. So let us know where you're from, where you're watching, and who particularly you're paying special attention to. Take it over, Wesley.
And so to start the second half, it should be a good one here. And we got a little bit of a pause here.
I think a clock issue.
A clock issue right there. But yeah, I'd also love for y'all to comment. Get me a new color analyst. I'm kind of tired of this one. No, all jest and fun here. But again, start of the second half. Here we go. This is going to be a fun one. It may have been a foul. And again, here's that pressure.
There it is.
Oh,
Stone Henderson.
Tie up right there.
Knocked backwards a little bit.
Man, I love Sullivan, number 21.
Golly.
He's such a sportsman-like player.
Every
time something's happened to a Lightning player, he's gone
right
over and
there.
checked on him. I see that man having a role in the church one day. He seems to be just a good young man. And I say that like he's probably not 2 years younger than I.
18. As Eli Black has at the top of the key.
Oh, right there, stolen away.
Forced it in there a little bit much to Walker. I saw what he was going for, but
Hamilton right there. Hamilton, who's the floor general, stolen away by Bugner. 3 possessions, 3 turnovers to start this second half.
Oh my goodness! That ball!
Oh, and the layup goes. It's 29-21.
Give that man a Spider-Man suit because that ball stuck to his hands.
You know, Odell Beckham Jr. made one of the greatest catches of our
lifetime. I was
lifetime.
actually thinking about that.
And that's an opposite sport. Oh, well, that's not the pass you want to make right there by Langston. Henderson can't get it rolling somehow.
Very aggressive basketball going on.
3-on-2 opportunity right here. Oh, my goodness! Slotted away!
Get out of my house, says Hudson Walker. You're no longer welcome.
And Hudson Walker said, no, sir, that time. And like I always say, I say it every time, this happens. He said, not today, not tonight, not ever. That shot was never going in on Hudson. And the pass in right there by Hamilton, yes, and one.
Eli Black knew immediately. He's real disappointed with himself right there. So we see Coach Black down there. We saw him eating pizza. Didn't offer us any.
Now there's a third coach down there still not protecting us.
So we got Coach Romano, Coach Black, and who's that?
That's Coach Wolf right there.
Wolf.
Coach Brian Wolf, the offensive line and defensive line coach. And they got to start doing something. I feel just unprotected up here. All the coaches but Coach Welts. But it's 26-29. I believe that score is wrong. It should be 24-29. Did they give him 2 extra points?
They may have. I don't know.
It was 29-20. And a nice layup right there. And Hudson Walker, what a playmaker. And I believe that is his 16th point. And right there wide open. That just can't happen.
Yeah.
And that's what does happen with the full court right there. Sometimes somebody gets through, but it's 31-28.
Yeah. I want to see Eli get around right there on the trap play.
And right there, Stone Henderson open for a second and just kind of turns it over.
We're forcing those passes inside the lane when we don't have to.
And it's almost like CCA knows the plays that Evangel is drawing up. They're getting in the lanes where you expect a deep 3 right there. That one's off the mark. Rebound Walker. But Evangel's so used to relying on those drawn-up plays. Oh, he's got to find Eli Black wide open there. But Cosper Candy for 3. In and out. Hudson Walker.
What a rebound.
The rebound, yes. And that's 33-28 and a timeout. I don't know. I just feel like they have 2 extra points that they shouldn't have.
Yeah.
I mean, and I could be totally wrong. I'll watch it back and make sure, but man, it did look like they got 5 points on that one possession.
Our statistician at home, Natalie Holmes, saying she's got 27, so they may be an extra score going on right now. But a timeout by the Lightning. We're going to stay with you through this. That was an interesting timeout call for
I believe they're actually about to change it right here. I got somebody talking to the scoring table down there, just looking up at it.
Gotcha.
Somebody else noticed it, I'm sure, and that's just a simple, honest mistake right there.
Oh, sure. I mean, those buttons are right next to each other, so I get it. They're not changing it right now, but right now, so that scoreboard saying 33-28. We'll match that one. We're not going to try to have a controversy.
I don't think Las Vegas is involved with high school basketball.
No.
I don't think anybody's betting on the Lightning basketball. Hopefully not. It could happen. All right, but running it up the court here, down either 5 or 7. We're not sure right now. Under 6 minutes left to go. That's Hamilton. A no-look pass. And I say it every game. That looked a little Mahomey. And right there, trapped in the corner, Sullivan.
And right there,
to
that's
Langston.
where Black has to set his feet.
Langston somehow got a pretty good-looking shot up. Langston, boy, he's been a fighter so far for CCA.
Wow, what a pass on his
Nice
back.
play right there. Henderson, a nice pass. He gets it to bend the bucket, Bugner. That one's a little bit short. Rebound to Hamilton. Hamilton, he's going to run it up the court here. Floor general in command. Makes the move on Walker. Got Walker turned around. Almost got the layup through 3 people, but that's on Henderson. He'll shoot 2.
And so they have adjusted the scoreboard, I believe.
Yes, that is correct. So 33-26, and like we said, it's an honest mistake right there. All the buttons, right next to each other. But he has a chance to make it 28 right here if he shoots both his free throws. The first one does not go down.
And
that's going to be number 45. That's Cruz. Yeah, Cruz Ramirez. I'm going to say Cole Ramirez. Where did I get that from?
My word.
Goodness gracious. Romano, I apologize. I said Cruz. I'm going to say Cole Romano, who is his older brother who played football just a few seasons back.
I think you're just mad at Coach Romano not being up here to give us some pizza.
That might be what it is. I would say he had plenty to share, and I know you would be wanting the food.
You know that's right.
I'm right with
Good
you there.
baseline
Oh,
drive.
my goodness, right there. They call him the Ben, the bucket Bugner for a reason. He
Yeah.
extends the lead. It's 35-27. The lead is 8.
And what the bucket saw right there was the defense was on that far side, so it left him just in a one-on-one situation.
Langston, a head fake. Langston again. And there's going to be a whistle, and I believe they're going to call it on number 5, Reagan Cosper. It's not football. You shouldn't truck over somebody like that.
Well, it's just good aggressive athleticism right there by the Cosper
Yeah, nothing intentional at all. So they're going to get it over right here. That's going to be Hamilton again running the floor. And right there, man, falls right behind him. That's number 3. That's Trey Channon. And again, people just falling all over the
good
place.
ball handling skills.
Oh, my goodness. Stolen away by
back.
Romano, but it's going to be tied up right back by Hamilton. And this will go to CCA, I believe.
Yeah, so when he was trying to go right behind his back, Cruz Romano was right there to take it away. But he said, no, I want the ball back. So full court press right here by the Lightning.
And I believe a foul.
They're calling on Cruz.
And that's 4 already for the Lightning. So they've been racking up fouls all game.
Yeah.
And so far, I don't think anyone's in foul trouble, but the concern about that is getting the other team free points at the charity stripe. And again, they're going to call a charge right there.
Great job setting your feet, Hudson Walker. Young men and women that are basketball players, if you're watching, that is textbook getting your feet set right there.
I say you
taking the charge.
Taking a charge and getting the call right. I think it's one of the best plays you can do defensively. It's hard to get. And Hudson Walker always gets rejected. You don't see that often. But Hudson Walker, he's just a special two-way player, just as good on both ends of the floor. Bugner, the trigger man here.
And right there
in for Walker. Oh, he can't get that one to fall. And that one right
rebound.
there, oh, man, that was all ball right there. They're going to call a whistle anyway.
I think you need some glasses on. He got assaulted right there.
I saw ball contact right there from number 21.
He may have hit the ball, but he also hit his bicep, his tricep, his forearm, his elbow.
It's naming all the body parts that he didn't hit at this point.
As
Whatever
Walker,
the case.
good rotation in and out.
Well, like I always say, the ball does not lie.
Like we always say.
I say that every day. Every
Walk
morning.
into class, you say, look, professor, the ball doesn't lie.
Well, first of all, we don't call them professor. And
call me professor.
I've never once called you, and I never
should.
will. Why?
So I am the professor.
You weigh as much as most of them.
What are you that doesn't make any sense. You better than that, Wesley.
I am. I'm sorry. All right, but back to basketball. If Matt can focus. Langston, he thought about the jumper. And Walker,
Where
look
did
at the
Walker
aggressive.
come from? My goodness.
And right there, just running all the way down the court. He gets blocked.
That was a good block right there.
And right there, Hamilton, oh, my goodness, through 3 men. Oh, he can't get it to fall, but a foul. And, again, they're going to start shooting free throws the rest of the way this quarter. And they're still 3:48. That's a lot of clock.
A lot of clock.
And this is, with that aggressive style of Evangel, not really backfiring in this game, but it is resulting in more fouls than we usually see. And Hamilton has struggled a little bit from the line today. His first one is good. I got to stop talking. I mean, goodness gracious. I feel like every time I talk about someone's free throw percentage, the opposite happens. And that's number 10, Joseph Mitchell. He comes in for Ezekiel Sullivan. And then Mason Phillips, he comes in for Reagan Cosper. And Mason Phillips, he's just a playmaker, a go ball getter, and just boy, he brings a level of energy to the Lightning defense and offense.
Yes, he does.
He's got those nice purple, maybe more
Yeah.
lavender shoes.
Lavender, that's a good color.
Lavender, that is a good color. I like that. He gets it underneath to Romano. Romano by himself. Oh, what a pass to Phillips. Who gets the layup? And we were just talking about, Hudson Walker better get right back up.
And that was just really good
down.
strength right there by Mason Phillips because somebody had his hand on the ball, and he went up strong as they answered right back.
Great. I mean, Hamilton just incredibly gifted right there, and he knew what shot he wanted to take as soon as he started dribbling. They're going to call a foul right there.
I think he stuck his knee out right there.
Did
that
he?
was Trey Channing. It's probably Channing, and I didn't add the G.
I think it's Channing. It could be Channing.
Yeah. All right,
sorry.
No, I'm saying the bucket's getting ready to inbounds as we got substitution going on.
Caleb Cranford, he comes in. I believe that was for number 42, Hudson Walker. It was.
Yep.
And a 3 for Ben the Bucket. Bugner from way downtown.
Way downtown. Nothing but nylon and noise for the 1-3 out there.
And that extends the lead 41-31, double digits for, I believe, the first time today. Just over 3 minutes left in this third quarter. Lightning pulling away just enough.
But keep your eye on number 1-3 out there. He can certainly make things happen and shorten up that lead for the Lightning.
That's seeming to give the Lightning some confidence right here. And right there, Channing trying to get away from the
Good
traffic.
ball control.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, what a pass.
Oh, Mac Jones wasn't ready.
So that's Mitchell right there. He gets it out to Hamilton, to Langston. Deep 2 right there. Oh, my goodness. Toby Epperson. And that was smooth, and he knew it.
Right as it left his fingertips. But that was just good ball movement by the Patriots.
Bugner thought about it and gets underneath to Cranford, who goes up strong. He makes it 10 points again. It's 43-33, 2:20 left in this third period.
We're making shots and shooting it well, but it still doesn't look like we're developing a play. It's
right.
Like just who is getting open.
It feels more like just pick up basketball right there. And right there near steal, and it is stolen right there by Cranford. Cranford up ahead to Phillips. Phillips, he's going to slow it down right here. Probably the smart decision.
And Stone Henderson hit in the face real hard, but gets up, shakes it off like it was nothing.
And right there gets it to Phillips. Phillips going to drive in. High arcing shot. Didn't get it. And a strong rebound by Hamilton. Boy, just pulls it away all the way down court for Toby Epperson. And no whistle. A lot of contact. Oh, my goodness.
That's just unfortunate on the shot and just kind of bouncing it off your leg right there. I think he heard the feet of the Lightning right behind him. Sounded like a herd of elephants.
And rather, I actually don't know if there was any contact behind like
there
I
really
thought. I think, like you said, he heard the feet, got a little panicked, missed the layup, and somehow CCA comes away with no points.
Yeah, so it's foul by number 10, Joseph Mitchell. So that sends the bucket to the line.
And these could be some big points right here. Extend the lead to past 10. And Tim Smith says, I don't know who this Tim Smith guy is.
I wish he'd get off
the
chat.
He says, way downtown string music. That sounds like an old man right there. Talking about some string music.
Sounds like an Auburn fan is what it sounds like.
Well, hey now, okay.
We're Auburn fans, so it's okay. We're all in the sinking boat together.
You're throwing stones at a glass house at that point. It's borderline irresponsible. No, look, I've said it and I'll say it again for the rest of my life. Next year is our year, and this year is our year. Alex Golis, he's done fantastic work in the portal. And some might say I'm coping, and it could very well be. But look, 2010, nobody had Auburn winning the national championship, and 2026, nobody did either. That's a 3 by Langston.
Yeah, short shot right there. I think you and Coach Smith need to go to couples therapy for Auburn.
Couples therapy?
Yeah, y'all need it. What a great move by the bucket.
Oh, he can't finish right there. I don't know if couples therapy is the right term for that. Maybe just fan therapy.
Just a couple of dudes therapy. How about that?
Okay, and right up there, can't get it, falls Hamilton, but Langston the rebound.
Mason Phillips just everywhere. Seems like there's 3 of him out there.
And right there, oh my goodness, Lightning had 3 people on the ball, couldn't rebound. And Tim Smith, again, this guy won't get out of our comment section. He says War Eagle, so War Eagle to this guy. He says Strike Lightning. That's a good combo right there.
Big Strike Lightning back to Coach Smith.
But no, Coach Smith, obviously we appreciate everything he does for Evangel Lightning. Obviously as the athletics department. And as the head of the athletics department and also head coach of both baseball and football.
And how about giving, the broadcast team a little bit of a pizza budget? I see
Coach
Romano, Coach Black down there eating up all the pizza.
And I hate to abuse this, but, I'm an assistant coach on the junior varsity team. Can a brother get some free pizza is all I'm asking for.
All right, back to basketball.
Back to basketball. Hamilton right there. They trail by 12. It's 45-33. Boy, they need a bucket right here. And right there, Hamilton, boy, he's got a bag, doesn't he, when he comes to dribbling. Working through traffic. Oh, my goodness. Oh, he can't get it to roll. Rebound up. Still can't get it. Simeon Bugner, the rebound. 20 seconds left to go. Simeon got a little bit trapped up there with Langston. Cosper Candy. Oh, my goodness.
And a great dish.
Oh, and
Cranford
and
trying
there's
to take
a whistle
it
and
up.
a foul.
But
Oh,
yeah,
my
Hamilton,
goodness.
he had a great move. I had a basketball coach in 8th grade. He called it the $1 million move and a nickel shot.
How long ago was that? 60 years?
450 years ago,
Oh,
back
my
in the
goodness.
1900s.
19. That's old.
Yeah.
All right, but yeah, so 45-33 here, 9.5 left to go. Cranford can extend the lead. Gets the friendly bounce from the charity stripe.
Cranford, great stats from the line. Before that shot, 13 of 19, so 68% from the line.
Wow. That's only one number above your favorite.
What? What are you talking about?
Well, what's the number right before 68%?
66 point.
All right, now we're just playing games. So 7.9 here. They have time to work in for a pretty good
They
shot
do.
here. It doesn't have to be a three, but you'd like to have a little momentum going to the fourth. This game is not out of their reach.
No.
But they are, well, they're at the free throw line. I must have missed a
Joshua
foul.
Langston, the sophomore, he's 60% before this game from the line. Just off the front of the rim.
But that was a kid I was actually in youth group with for a little bit. Really nice guy. Got to
This
say
guy?
hi. Yeah. Justin
That's
Langston.
awesome.
I'll have to say hi after the game. It's been probably 2, maybe 3 years at this point, but I would think they would remember me. I have had my hair changed a few times.
Just a few times.
As
Gotta
Tim
shoot
Smith
it,
is
gotta
aware
shoot
of.
it.
Deep three. Oh, my goodness. In the
Way
third.
downtown
And
by
Phil's a
Cosper
steal.
Kander.
Oh, my goodness. We almost got 2 more.
Woo, almost 5 points within 3 seconds.
The Lightning in the third, 49-34, and everyone's favorite Cosper Candy. Oh, my goodness.
And the bench
To end the
excited
third.
over there for the Lightning. Let's take a quick break so I can recover some of my voice. Oh.
It's fouled. We're right back. Shooting 2 free throws to finish. Oh, he doesn't get the first one.
That was my fault telling our producer, hey, let's go to a break. And then thankfully, Grayson, who's paying attention for once, let us know.
That's a first. Goodness gracious. Puts the second one up. He gets that one, and it's 50-34. I can't say I've seen a quarter for the Lightning end like that. 4 points in the last 2. Lightning extended. It's 50-34. We're going to take a break, go to some of our sponsors. You're watching Evangel Lightning basketball.
Locally owned and operated by the Bates family, Clanton Tractor and Equipment has been a Kubota tractor dealer since 1988. Located in Clanton on Highway 31, just south of historic downtown Clanton. Are you wanting to buy or sell recreational land or a farm? Call William O'Neill with Base Camp Country Real Estate at 205-470-7812 or email william.o'neill@basecampcountry.com. Base Camp Country Real Estate. It's more than dirt, it's a lifestyle. Visit Helena Hollow Entertainment Farm and Pumpkin Patch in Helena, Alabama for a day well spent. With everything from zip lines and 100-foot slides to live llamas and kangaroos, Helena Hollow has some form of fun for everyone in the family. Helena Hollow is open throughout the year for seasonal events including The Patch, Supper with Santa, Princess Brunch, Mother's Day Rodeo, and offers 3 event venues for birthday parties and other.
And we start the fourth here, 50-34. Your Lightning lead. Ooh, Stone Henderson almost fell right there. Finds the open man. Bin the bucket, Bugner. Oh, he's off on that one right there, and the rebound by Hamilton.
And just off the front of the rim. But it seems like they kind of have this strategy of trying to keep one guy back as we're on offense.
Eli Black, he misses the 3 right there, and the rebound right there. Again, Hamilton, boy, that's got to be at least a double-double for him today. He's been all over the court offensively and defensively. Thinks about the midi. He does over 2 people, can't get it to fall.
Great rebound by Black. Gets it up to Bugner.
He just looks smooth, though, right now.
Yeah.
And right behind is Walker. Oh, I just wanted him to dunk it.
I think the timing was off just a hair
Right.
right there, or he would have brought down the house.
So it's 52-34. The Lightning's biggest of the game right here. And CCA, they can feel it slipping away ever so slightly. Not over yet, but that time is running out. Shannon almost ripped away from Black. What's Toby right there? Thought about the three. Doesn't take it. And again, Shannon, we got two people in the air.
Oh, what
Just
a pass.
Throws it over to Langston. Oh, hope he's all right. Move some chairs out of the way. It's going to be a lightning ball here. And, boy, the last kind of 2-3 minutes kind of going back into the third quarter have not been as great for CCA. Their lead is dwindling. Or not their lead, but their chance of the win is dwindling.
All right, so Natalie is supposed to be getting these wedding cakes ready for tomorrow morning. We got to leave at like 7:45, but she's locked into this game right here, helping with the stats. She just sent me some more. We'll try to get them to you at the next break.
And white number 45, there's a illegal screen right there.
It looked like he was illegally swimming. That's what the call looked like.
Some Michael Phelps-like call right there.
That's exactly
elegant.
what it was.
But, hey, I'm actually proud of you for using a term like locked in. That's a new gen term. Can't say I've heard you say that one before.
Locked in?
Mm-hmm. And
Oh,
right there.
just
Oh, my
over.
goodness, what a pass. What a catch by Hamilton. He puts it in for a much-needed bucket. And, well, that's his toughness right there.
Good pass up to Black. Dishes it off to Walker. He
Oh,
wasn't
dunk
ready.
that. Come on. It's 54-36. I shouldn't complain. I can't dunk either, so.
Not like I used to.
No, don't start. Don't start.
I used to could dunk.
So Grayson, our cameraman, just turned around and gave Matt a hard stare, and for good reason.
That's why the camera work is so terrible. He's not paying attention.
Oh, my goodness. And Langston right there. Camera caught that one.
Yeah,
That's
it
a
did.
triple. It's 54-39. They're making a few shots right now, and they're going to call a travel. I almost want to say Ramirez again. That's Romano. I apologize. I'm just going to watch this back.
All right, so the Patriots getting ready to inbound it. They're waiting. Oh, they had a substitution.
That's going to be Mitchell coming in for Sullivan, everyone's favorite sportsmanship player. And right here, they could cut the lead down to really just over 10 a little bit.
Yeah, so at the end of that third period, Hudson Walker had 2, 4, 6, 7 points. There's going to be a traveling call. Number 13, Bugner had 7 points with a three-pointer thrown in there.
Is this just in the third?
That was just in the third period. Cranford
Wide open three. Black splish way
downtown.
And it's 57-39. A sweet treat from the wing. That's Eli Black.
And thank you to Natalie, who's supposed to be working on wedding cakes, keeping up the stats and letting us inform you of what's going on in this game.
You know, if Eli Black could throw a football, he'd be a pretty good quarterback.
Yeah, he ought to think about going out next year.
Maybe Tim Smith will watch this and go ask him about playing football as well.
I think he probably should. At least, talk to his dad. He might know his
yeah.
dad.
You might hope so. Wonder if there's any other blacks that have done it for him. I'm trying to think of. There's a Riggs Black's little brother. He might be some.
No
good
way
at
they're
football
related.
Too. No way they're related. Okay.
No way.
There's a Hayden Black my first year of football too. Had that same kind of hair.
Romano coming out of the rafters for that one.
It's probably all coincidence.
It is. It is.
Surely not.
Yeah, it's like there's 4 Holmes on this broadcast. There's no way we're all related.
No, I don't.
No
think
way
so.
our statistician Natalie Holmes, who's sending this, we're related at all.
There's a lot of British people have moved into the U.S. since it became a country, and Holmes a pretty common. Boy, he just shoved Eli Black down.
Wow.
That's going to be an offensive foul. A lightning ball, 57-39. Just under 5 minutes left to go in the fourth. But right now, this one's kind of not really slipping away. It's getting poured on a little bit here by the Lightning.
Yeah, but I got to say, I am so impressed as I keep picking up the girls' basketball notes with number 13, Kaven Hamilton, just a heck of a player as he blocks Eli's shot right there.
And Langston up the court right here. And you got to think, at what point do they have to start putting up threes in a game where they're down by? Well, that's probably not the shot you want to take right there.
Well, that's one of those, you're falling backwards and you're shooting it on the way down, so you're trying to give it as much muscle.
Right.
So I'm going to get that shot. The lights
flicker a little bit.
I think they probably just rolled up against it.
You would think so.
As
And
they
right
get
there,
over
Henderson.
to Henderson. Oh, little low bounce pass right there, but a good idea to try to get it inside to Walker.
So it's 57-39, like I said, 18-point lead right here for the Lightning. Just a little over 4 minutes remaining here. We got another comment. Wasn't this Natalie Holmes lady commenting again? She says, "My married name is Holmes, but I'm not British." She says.
Oh, she is definitely a Scots lady, not Scotsman. But she's actually getting ready to go to Scotland here in about a month and a half at the end of March.
Very cool.
For the second time. She was there last year.
I would have loved to have been asked to go on that trip. I'm kidding.
No, Grayson was on that trip.
Grayson was on that trip.
Our cameraman played golf in Scotland.
No, just really cool opportunity.
Birthplace.
Now that's a really cool opportunity for Grayson and obviously for Natalie to be able to go to a foreign country, a place of where I believe there's some heritage involved there as well.
Oh yes, so the
it's really
line,
cool.
Natalie's line comes from Scotland.
Hey, no, I'll be going to Mexico in just a few short months here on a church missionary trip, so that'd be a fun experience as well.
And that's where your original parents are from.
What? Okay. I'm not really sure how to respond to that one. That is not true. That's a little off-putting.
I did learn this about Hawaii, which is a country, a state.
It's
but
not a country.
You're not allowed to laugh out loud. You can only do aloha.
Okay. That's bad.
That'll sink in. The people watching this broadcast are loving it.
I don't think they are. If they are, if that's the humor they enjoy,
you're welcome.
They probably are on Facebook a lot as well. And again, I'm not saying that as a target at anybody. Facebook, nothing wrong with it.
That's a targeted crime is what that is.
Okay.
As they get it down.
Hamilton right there thought about putting out 4 people. Langston's going to have to make a play right here.
Great job, Micah Jones just all over him. Nowhere to go. Simeon Buckner makes a great save. Gets it up to Cosper.
And it does get eventually get saved. Hobbs. Oh, man, he got a 7 to that 3. Cosper Candy thought about the 3. He gets out to Hobbs. Wide open, Simeon Buckner head fake. And he's going to take the midi. Oh, he twists it in. It's 61-39. And that was a nice flick of the wrist right there.
Just a great look and good job moving in towards the paint for that high percentage shot.
And this one is a 22-point lead. This one, again, slipping away a little bit from CCAA.
Yeah.
And right now, you got to think they got to start putting up some threes if they want to stay in it.
Great hustle.
Right there, Hamilton. Hamilton spinning in, trying to get some points. And he does. Wow. With contact and one. Well, he's played with heart all night. And
he has played very well.
Very exceptionally.
All night.
And that's got you one on your team.
It's like Easton Aiken getting ready to check in for the Lightning for Micah Jones. One of the top players on JV. He's actually had a lot of playing time this year on the varsity.
Right. And his brother's the head coach. Not his dad, as I have learned as of recently, so I apologize for
I believe his dad, though, is a volunteer here that works at concession stand. So, Natalie and I talked about this a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago, just the amount of just commitment and effort all the parents put in to have such a successful program.
I'll say that's one thing I think. Oh, my goodness.
You saw him pull that arm back.
It up. But Hudson Walker puts it in. It's 63-42, 2:30 left, Lightning lead. But that's something I've always loved about this place. And maybe what I love most is just the family inclusiveness.
Yes.
How many people are just involved. And it's not just the mom, the dad, but the kids as well. And really just post-school. Seeing what some of these people have done.
Yeah, we talked about it last night. I don't know. Not everybody really got to hear it, but Jimmy and Marcus, who helped produce and run this stream, they're only 13 years old, and so they're able to be a part of this, be part of this great program as Marcus puts his headphones on. You want to say something, Marcus?
I don't think he had anything
Good thoughts there, buddy.
And while he was thinking, Hudson Walker was scoring 65-42. He's at 20, I believe.
He's got to be.
And just a fantastic performance from him tonight. In under 2 minutes to go, 23-point game. And CCA, boy, they've had so much heart tonight. But
what was that move?
Blocked from behind by Akins? Might have been. That's Simeon Buckner up ahead. Almost got a Hobbs. He'll lose it right here. Stepped on the out-of-bounds line.
On the line. So a timeout called by Coach Buckner. So we're going to take a quick break, get some more word from our sponsors. You're watching Evangel Lightning Basketball.
Located in the 1022 Tower right next to Shelby Baptist Hospital, Dermatologists of Birmingham has been serving all ages in the Shelby, Chilton, and Bibb counties area for almost 20 years. Discover healthier, more radiant skin with Dermatologists of Birmingham, your trusted experts for comprehensive medical, surgical, and cosmetic dermatology care in Alabama. Visit their website to book an appointment today.
All right, and we are back from that timeout. So the Lightning out on the court. I can't even see down there.
That's
Wesley,
number
help me
11,
out.
Holden Hobbs. Number 2, Mason Phillips. Number 24, E.J. Atkins. Number 33, Simeon Bugner. And number 12, Caleb Cranford.
All right, so they're going to bring it up the court. 90 seconds remaining in this ball game.
And this one, obviously, the scoreboard may not reflect it as much.
Yep.
It was hard fought.
Oh,
Really
yes.
a lot of great effort from just all 10 guys at all times on the basketball court. Never for a second doubted any ability, especially from, Hamilton over there and Langston to some of the scores.
Who has not come out of the game
Who,
all
yeah,
game.
has not taken a
They
single
only
break.
got 8 guys. They have 1 guy, Lance Bice,
Right.
go down as an injury. So
And he still looks just as fresh as he was in the first quarter.
Yeah, a lot of endurance. So you can tell, well-coached program,
Yeah,
well-disciplined.
no doubt about that at all. So I believe they're going to go no free throws right here. But we'll throw it in. 1:04 left here in this fourth quarter.
33, Lawson Chancellor, the 8th grader, in the ball game for the Patriots.
That's always really cool to see players like that who don't get the most playing time. Right there, Atkins right there. Can he lay it up? And he does put it in.
It's like a hook shot layup. Impressive.
Matt, I'll let you tell the score. How many points do they have right there?
All right, there's 42 points for the visiting team, the Patriots, and we have 66 plus 1 for all those.
No. What is the number? Just read it for him. I know you want to say it.
Fourth period, 42 points by the visitors.
Right.
34 seconds left on the clock, and number 1 is getting ready to shoot it.
So that's 67 points right there. And I know Matt's been foaming at the mouth.
Great steal by Mason Phillips.
Right there. Can it go up ahead? Can he get a 69? We can. And Matt's now saved from the 6-7.
It is now, I've been trying to tell you, 69 to 42.
Yeah, so Matt, after his embarrassing, just quite frankly, unacceptable use of 6-7 earlier this season, doing everything to avoid it. And right there, nearly stolen by Mason Phillips. A little hook shot, hit the top of the backboard.
Yeah, that'll
with 4
stop the clock,
seconds.
yep.
So they're just going to pass it in. Your Lightning, well, they're going to improve to 18-1. CCA is going to fall to 4-12. And the final score of this one is going to be 69-42. Your Lightning win it. And a really just fantastic second-half performance. 27 in the first half, 42 in the second half. And, Matt,
Wow.
what are some of the biggest takeaways from tonight?
Well, I think one of the things we saw a shift, not necessarily in momentum, but just in our team. They shifted into 5th gear and really turned up the pace of this ball game,
Right.
which we really didn't see much of the first half. We certainly did some full court press, but on offense, we saw the pace really pick up. We were scoring quickly, getting turnovers. So that's the biggest thing I saw. It's the takeaway in the second half as Cranford goes up and does an air dunk. Is that what you call it? You play air guitar, so that's got to be an air dunk.
Yeah, I want to see Hudson Walker go do a real dunk. Is what I want to see.
It's coming. He did it in the best place. Well, that wasn't him that dunked it last year.
No, I believe last year that was. Oh my goodness.
Don't ask me. I got old man brain. You can go back and watch it. I'm
trying to remember who it was last year. Goodness great, it was. Oh my god, I know Max Watson put us over 100.
Yes, he did
last year. Oh, but who had the one-handed slam? I'll have to go back and do some research. I'll find that out because that one's going to kill me for a little bit. I can see it in my brain. I can still see the play. But, yeah, so that's going to do it for us tonight. Again, a fantastic performance. That's 69. What was the final? So 69-42. They just set the scoreboard off, so that confused me for just a second. But thank you to everyone who's listening. Thank you to all of our sponsors. And, Matt, if you have any closing remarks.
Yeah, so we'll see you on the 29th back at home. There's a couple of games in between that are away games. But we'll be back here. I believe the girls play then as well. So make sure you like and subscribe to our channel so you get those alerts when we schedule the games as they come up. And sometimes I do want to mention there are times where we go to a broadcast and we may double-click the Go Live button and then it immediately shuts off. If that happens, just go back to the channel.
Right.
We're going to set up a new broadcast as quickly as possible. We know that that's happened the past few times. We apologize for those technical issues. But just, bear with us. We're still a young crew learning what to do. But we thank you guys so much. And please continue to hit that chat up. That makes it so much fun for us. But that's all the time that we have. We appreciate you for yours. We'll see you next time. Strike Lightning.
Strike Lightning.
You've been watching Evangel Lightning Basketball.